Lots of crime in this town, hardly time to get it down. The police, so worn out from all the trips out to his house. High cop just got dispatched. What will it be this time? Did someone spoof his cell phone, or is he holding a knife? He don't like to take showers, no. He rarely changes his pants. He's gonna go on for hours, and at the end of his rants, he'll be out there and dancing on the old wooden stand. Yeah, he's the grifting seaside drunk beggar man. Yeah, he's a beggar, seaside grifting beggar, baby. Yeah, he's a beggar, seaside grifting beggar. Long ago, there was peace. Oh, before they signed that lease. Just these past couple years, smells like wine, mouth foam, and tears. Ew, coming from the cottage, weird sounds day and night. All they do is cook, drink, smoke, and fight. He don't like to take showers, no. He rarely changes his pants. He's gonna go on for hours, yeah. And at the end of his rants, he'll be out there and dancing on that old wooden stand. Yeah, he's the smelly seaside drunk blogger man. Yeah, he's a beggar, seaside grifting beggar, baby. Yeah, he's a beggar, seaside grifting beggar, baby. Yeah, he's a beggar, seaside grifting beggar, baby. Yeah, he's a beggar, oh, city's trying to clean up, becoming gentrified. Just can't ever happen till he goes bye-bye. He don't like to take showers, no. He rarely changes his pants. He's gonna go on for hours, whoa. And at the end of his rants, he'll be out there and dancing on that old wooden stand. Yeah, he's the smelly seaside drunk. Yeah, he's the smelly seaside drunk blogger man. Yeah, he's a beggar, seaside grifting beggar, baby. Yeah, he's a beggar, seaside grifting beggar, baby. He's a beggar, seaside grifting beggar, baby. Yeah, he's a beggar, seaside grifting beggar, baby.
Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. I was going to do another live today, but of course, things change overnight, don't they? But I have a couple housekeeping things I got to take care of first. Guys, chickens they're intuitive. They know what you're going through. And when I went out to the coop this morning, there was actually a gift. There's actually a note. And I checked the cameras in the coop to see how this happened. Wow. Proof. Receipts. I come with receipts. And they said to open while live. They are waiting for an opportunity, though it's probably not forever. It's just right now. Yay. I'm going to hate cleaning that up later. Happy Friday, guys. Hello, IB Bald Cat. PMR. Pick me. Hey, how are you doing? Hey, Cooch. I've been trying to read your comments while I was getting ready. Hello, Game Pack Jenny. Hello, Cree. Just say hello to everybody real quick. We have a lot to cover today. Sarah and Mother FNZ. Oh, yeah, I can click. I think I said hi, Cree. Oh, hey, Petty. How are you? Health and wealth. Nice to see you. Hello, Robin. Sweets. Happy birthday, Sweets. And in fact, Sweets, you're going to come up as well in a second. So we're going to talk about that. But if anybody wants to wish, Sweets, I don't have any other birthday songs or anything. And you trust me, you don't want me singing to you. But if anybody wants to give her a cash app, I'm going to post it. She's going out with her husband tonight. I hope you guys have a great time. Hey, Jendi. Feel the love. Hello. Hey, Lindsay. Oh, thank you, Ann. Hey, Petty AF. Hey, thank you, Ann. Sorry. And gotcha. Well, thank you very, very, very much. I hope you have a great day with the babies. All right, let's see. Yes, everybody wish her a happy birthday. Hello, Lexi Plexi. Am I getting close? No, I am not. You guys are having great conversations, I am sure. Chody's Cornhole. John is a cat. Welcome. You guys are so creative. Oh, I have a crack in the house. Hello, Mr. Crack. Mr. Glenn Crack. Hello, Simply Blonde. Ashley. Yes, it would be bad if I actually whoopsie. It would be bad if I grabbed the eggs from today and yesterday. That would have been ugly. For it, yeah, that was 3 yesterday, 1 today. 2 are taking their time today. Hello, Simply Blonde. Usually they're done by now, but I heard they're actually like 26 hours. But Dorothy's always in there in the morning and gets it done. Although yesterday, in my bathroom, the blonde beat her to the box and she was very upset and just screamed basically until the blonde got out of the box. Do you guys hear that? Do you hear it? That's the happy song. That is who was in the box? Sophia was in the box. They love me. I tell them all about the troubles on the YouTube streets. They overhear a lot. They're always outside and listening while I'm there. Hello, Cassie. Hello, Irish. Hey, Savage. Hey, Vault. Nice to see you. Hey, Susan. Nice to see you. Mookhek. Hello. Oh, Rage for Days. Nice to see you. Thank you very much, sweetie. I can't see who got them. Well, I'll check on my iPad in just a second. We got a lot to talk about. Yes. They're going to be loud and loud. Island Girl, thank you so much. I will take a look here in a second. Their happy egg song is distracting me for a second. Give me 1 second, guys. I hate to do this, but I'm sorry. Boy, looks like I totally missed myself and pretty much got the floor with those. Chody's door stopper. Wait, what did I walk back into? Thank you again, Rage for Days. I hope you are doing well. Again, we need to catch up. Hello, Suddy. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Chody's Corn. I have to laugh every time I say that. I can't say it without laughing. Thank you so much, guys. I really, really appreciate that. It's going to piss him off. Even though he's, gone. Cassie, hello. Good. How many total? Let's see. I had 12, 16. 16, already a dozen, and then 4 more. I gotta get those clean and in the fridge. Okay, I think I'm to the bottom. Hey, Susie, I'm so sorry if I missed anybody. There is a lot to cover, guys. I mean, we all knew it was the cycle time anyway, and that this was likely going to happen. It happens at different levels. Sometimes he says he's deactivating. Sometimes he just says he's gone away. And of course, we do this at this point. I could totally like add another 10 of those, and that would describe probably the last 2 years alone. He's gone, he's back, he's gone, he's back. Though I saw on Reddit, somebody said that they got a notification that their membership was paused. He's not gone. But anyway, so yes, we are officially now in stage 4. Of course, he always goes out with a bang. That's what he does. No big surprise here. Yeah. That's going to depend on a few things, I think, when he's going to come back. We'll talk about it throughout. Yeah, I'm sure he's making again a big production of going to Twitter and then to IG, and maybe, and that's why before I start this, we do have a lot to cover, because I'm going to cover a little bit of live from who was it? JJ's channel with Selfie Queen SQC, and who is the third one? Oh, Bliss Chris. Because that's where it kind of started yesterday. Well, I mean, obviously it started earlier in the week with Sophie, but John knew these were her friends, and they were having a nice live, minding their business, talking about whatever. And he starts in the chat, starts making it all about him, gets, this is too much to type. Let me come up on panel. Like they were all talking about him. They weren't. They were talking about just YouTube in general. Tony's Vlog Adventures. So I'm not sure if that is a alt account or what. Oh, thank you so much, Rage. So anyway, John gets up there, and you'll see he's trying to be real nice to sway them about why they should hate Sophie, why she's such a bad person, and how this makes him the whole victim, and he's never done anything wrong. And when they weren't buying it, what does he do? He starts the tantrum and he throws out all this nasty stuff about Sophie. It's about anybody. When you're doing it in that fashion, just to hurt them, to go low and accuse her of things, we'll play it. It was a tantrum because he wasn't getting his way. They weren't falling for it. So what does he do? He goes on his own channel, starts a live, and in the title, chickens in my bathroom on the porch. He throws a tantrum and puts Sophie's full name and her husband's name as the title. So typical. And it started out as members live. And of course, he needs a bigger audience, so he opened it up. I've heard that from the IG days. Yeah, Rage, you know how it was back. He's the one that posted it on his own damn page. I have a screenshot of it on his page, in his stories, on his page. And then he just cries about it. He can make great content out of that, right? Of him, again, hiding under a table, hiding in the bedroom. He admitted he was on the phone with Brooklyn yesterday morning, or over, I don't know which day. Early in the morning, the police were knocking, and he's hiding in the bedroom. Cody's lying for him. I'm sure he's done that before. All right, I'm still trying to catch up. So yeah, I just wanted to give like an overview because I want this to be a historical live that people can go to and kind of get an idea of who John Yates is. So I'm going to spend just a couple minutes of playing little clips just from some older lives from 5 years ago, just so you kind of get the feel that this isn't anything new. This isn't, he's just hit a wall. It's just suddenly too much. It's always been too much. This always happens in varying degrees. So I'm going to go ahead and play a couple of these while I catch up on comments. Looks like I only have 3. But the theme is, this is the last you'll hear of me. What did I do? Just, we're talking like 3 or 4 minutes here. Well, that's not it. It looked like it. I guess I only have 2. This clip is from when John and Cody was separated, but yet again, just another time where I'm going to go work a real job.
Nope. I'm good to go. And like, I promise you guys, I am going to delete all my shit again, and get off this, because this is fucking awful. And like, I really want nothing to do with it at all. I only pray that Cody gets his socks, and I wish them all. No, I wish them.
Don't say much.
Actually, no. You know, it's gonna get tiring for him. Tim is the only one that works in that house, and he has to support all these fucking.
All right, so he's doing an interview with another person. I'm sure he's fallen out with by now. Here's another one. I ran out of space to add things, so.
And I'm gonna start afresh.
This is 2019, 5 years ago.
With new people, a new attitude, and fuck the world. So, that's all. Rant's over. I'm going to make sure that I lose this account next, because I don't trust the 15,000 people who are following me on this one. Well, we have to work, so who cares? And I'm going to start new. So, keep your eye out to my fun stories that are going to be on this fucking account. And, I'm going to start a new one. So, it's been a real fucking pleasure. And, see you guys soon or never, or maybe, I don't fucking know. Bye.
Could sit and have a 3-hour...
In the comments, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Sorry.
So, like, I don't know anymore. Like, you know, like, I could sit and have a 3-hour conversation with Tara, and you see how she talked in circles. She went...
Wait, is this the same one I just loaded? I think it is. But anyway, you can kind of see he's having... I've covered this in past lives. If you want to go look, we're looking at November 20th, 2020, excuse me. So that was 2019, November 2020. He's, you know, quitting again. And, you know, it just goes through. And the list of names keeps growing. You'll see over here to the right, list of haters. And let me tell you, I ran out of space. So I just started throwing them all in at the end. But this is him, you know, having breakdowns.
Between Reddit. Posting every fucking line, notes a fucking man about me. I just so fucking.
Yeah. And there's that. That's October 2022.
Hey, trying to make money, you know, because Cody, you know, is sick. And I come home and I try to watch a TV show. I try to go live about it. Like, you know, like you have no fucking idea. No idea. And like, why is Maria saying this now out of nowhere? Because, oh, now me and Maria are fighting. I got this. And they will all pay for it in spades. And I will post on my Instagram with 110,000 followers, on my Twitter with 27,000 followers.
Sound familiar? Last week it was 200,000 deep.
On my YouTube now with 27,000 followers, with my TikTok now, I will make sure I broadcast this across the fucking internet about how horrible these people fucking are to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I will do that.
Yeah, you'll do it. And then, so that's October 2022. Let's
leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah. Here he is, Mother's Day 2023. And again, I'm just throwing names on the list of people he's fallen out with in the last 5 years. He's drunk as a skunk
Chrissy Denver, Chrissy Dinkle.
4 people he's upset with.
Said I made up. Chrissy Denver never had the police call. But trust me, when I go out, it's going to be in a blaze of fucking glory. I promise you.
So that's over a year ago.
Brooke couldn't fucking share.
He's just, again, so there's so many of these type of lives. It's just.
All I wanted to do was talk about TV shows.
Lisa, you got it. Tell me. So yeah, you get the idea. This isn't, he's finally been pushed to the edge. He's been pushing himself. I mean, I have a whole nother video where it's called The End, where he's constantly talking about self-harm. And now, by the way, this whole live is going to be a trigger warning. Okay. Don't have little kids around. It's going to have self-harm. He's going to say some awful things. Other people are going to say some awful things. I'm going to say some awful things. So yeah, you're warned. So if you want to stay, great. But that's how it's going to go. I meant to do that up front. Yeah. What was I saying now? Oh yeah. This is more of the same. This is the same tactics again, so much so that there's actually a complete cycle chart for John Yates, and he'll come out all refreshed and anew, and he's going to handle it better, and he's going to do it this way, and he has his content and blah blah blah. But you know what? It's always the same. It's always the same with being friends with people, and then whatever they shared with him in confidence will be shared with everyone. You cannot walk away from John Yates unscathed unless you fake your death. Ask Christy. But even when he found out she did not get away unscathed, he went right back to the DMs and started posting those 2 years later after not talking to her. So I am going to my beast got it too. Let me see where I'm at. I've got all these things to share. All right, so we're going to start. Hold on. I got to get the confetti off. 1 second. I don't want to blow in your face. Okay, first I'm going to share the live that started all this. I'm not going to play it all, just a couple places. And there's one point that I heard I wanted to address because I think it's kind of interesting. I'll play this little clip first, and then I'm going to show you something else. Hold on.
A little bit of drama early. I don't even know how I saw this. I swear I was just scrolling through my YouTube feed. I'm not subscribed to this person. I'm not even going to say their name, but y'all can guess.
By the way, this is JJ's channel, fair use, just using off and on a little bit.
Guess who's now trying their hand at Puerto Rican cooking? I was waiting for it.
I must be lost because what? Who the hell?
I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
It was someone in the group chat messages.
What?
Also, there
Lord
it is.
mercy. Oh, punk. Listen. Okay.
Okay. So, okay. I'm just going to show you, Bliss Chris, something because it's kind of funny that you're saying that because if anybody can talk about, let me make it nice and big here. If anybody can talk about cooking and Puerto Rican food, it's our lovely Sweets and Beyond with her 270, wait, where is it? 279, I think it was. Oh, Lord, I can't read that small. Where are you? 287,000 subs. And look at all this delicious food. She did not just decide yesterday. She's been doing this since 2012, I believe. Yeah. And she's starting to do the lives again. So again, I would check out her page. She has a very big following for what she does. Thank you. Yes. Thank you for fixing that for me. I don't know. I've seen her in John's chat. That's pretty much the only place I would have seen her. But again, when the friendships break up, everybody. All right, hold on. Let me go back. All right, now I got to go back to the other one because I just want to show John having a tantrum. Okay. I also want to say before I start again, it wasn't just, a lot of people going live. Obviously, John went live after Selfie Queen and all of them. And then Siwa went live too. And I'm not going to cover Siwa, but I'm just so impressed, girl, how you managed to get all that outrage now. And it's funny because you were still kissing John's ass a few days ago. But when there's more people that you could now side with, why my hair sticking? It really does look like a Brillo pad today. When you have people that left John, now you're drawing a hard line in the sand, it seems. Now all the things he did was disgusting. But you guys were fine when it was Brooks Minor that you guys had up there with her mugshot and talking about everything that you guys had no business doing, and all the other stuff. All the times John put up her daughter and her prom date, John doxing Cooch's family and doxing half the people in here. You had no, and I'll try not to keep throwing that in their face, because we've been saying this is what he does. Here's the proof. That's why we play these old lives. This is what he does. Don't act surprised. You can't get away unless it's going to be like this. And the only way you can also get out is by kind of skirting in under another friend falling out and just say, well, I like that person, so I'm going to go with them. And it's kind of, just the outrage was just so different the last time I heard her live. She was still showing up in John's chat, still kissing it. Never mind. All right, let me go back now. So they're just going through, having a nice discussion, and then John Yates starts showing up in the chat.
If you're mad at Dudley for what he said about, which the remarks were disgusting, right? I get it. There are other people.
And I gotta say, these ladies, they were having their own conversation, and I was kind of watching, and then I heard that John Yates showed up. They, in my opinion, they were handling him with, they weren't coddling him, but they were being way nicer considering what they just did to their friend. Oh, I broke that. And I think John knows that, and he was taking advantage of it. He's like, oh, I can totally twist these women into whatever. And I'm sorry, guys, I'll read your comments. I'm so sorry. I'm way behind, just trying to stay on a thought, blah, blah. We'll see. So it's interesting. And he's trying to do it in comments, and they're not responding the way he wants. So he wants to come up. So we're just going to go to that. I had a timestamp, I think it was around 1 here. Here we go.
I say I'm coming into unfriendly territory. No, I didn't mean it as in oh, it's the crochet crew. No, nothing like that at all. It's just that for a bit, not the nicest things have been being said about me. So it's not the greatest of territories that I'm coming into at the moment.
We get it.
So, but let me just make this clear. I love Sophie, and for years, me and her never had an issue.
I'm gonna let this play for a second.
And and I like to point out that it was, I feel like Paul now. But can I ask you a question, Mom? Sorry. I'm sorry.
As long as you don't break out your certificates or ask me if you can say any kind of word.
But it was a month ago today that we left. It's been a month, so this is like the month anniversary of this friggin' crap.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. It feels like it's been a year, but it's been a month, believe it or not. So prior to us leaving, obviously we know about Dudley, and I know that a lot of you don't care for him on panel, so I'm not really going to be like, oh, don't like him. So you pretty much all made up your mind about him. I'm not here to sway you on that either way. My point is that, he did send the pizzas while either being my friend to my face or not, and then he was sending me the spoof text, and then he had the back and forth. Oh, I'm going to call the Domino's place and be gay, and then it'll get the pizza there faster, and and I am gay, right? And when you call someone a faggot over and over again, it just,
all right.
And Cindy, to what you were saying before, you called your whore, but it's a little bit different, when you.
Okay, so again, I'm gonna just zip through this, guys, because we have hours and hours to cover.
Whitney, what do you want from me? I never said I was going to Florida.
You'll notice he starts to lose his cool. It's not happening the way did I unmute? Yeah. He starts losing it. They're not responding the way he wants.
But because I didn't want somebody who were going for this reason.
But none of us here are questioning why you went.
No, you are, because Sophie's saying every day now, I'm doing cocaine. We were never going to Florida. It's a cash grab. We don't give a fuck about his mom. I'm exploiting his mother. Are you kidding me?
Okay, but then I could do that. I think that you got to realize I could do the same if I go back and I listen to your video and the cracks that were being made about Sophie before she ever made anything public that you guys even had. I had no idea And I talked to
You
Sophie.
did, JJ, because
I
while I
didn't.
was driving down there, the live's still up on my channel. It says Johnny Yates is cleaning house. And while we were driving down there, when I was bored in the car, I said anybody that's good, that's friends with Deadly is not friends with me. I don't want to be associated with anybody who's. And you were all in the chat, and you were like,
So he's just making his whole case again of, you know, poor him, poor John, and SQC, you know, is trying to, you know, get her point across. Patience of a saint, I tell you, but he kept over talking them. Of course, that's what he does.
So I think that you love her as a friend, and I think that you love her as a friend because she fucking, man, I saw her take a beating for you. I watched it, and I wasn't even a Sophie fan then, and I was like, oh shit. Well, at least, and I had a little bit of respect because I'm the same way. I don't care. Like it'll be
but
me and
JJ,
my
now according to
friends.
Sophie, she's always knew I was a piece of shit, and she just did it for the sake of doing it.
No,
This, okay, I'm listening to y'all. I don't know what to tell you.
No, I understand what you're saying.
So, Cindy, come on, girl.
No, I don't think that.
I think that Sophie gave you.
The other thing that John kept doing throughout is while they're talking to him, he's too busy reading the comments. So he can't actually, he's only reading the comments and responding to them. And, you know, of course, that's what he does when he's on anybody's channel. He wants to control everything. He wants to control everybody out there. He wants to control their opinions, the narrative. And when it's not going his way is when he flips the F out.
The same energy, John. I think that she was hurt.
Yes.
She was hurt at your
Why
live.
was she hurt, Cindy?
Because, okay.
So they're trying a good fight here to get through to him.
And I felt like, you know, I'm begging this woman to be my friend who's supporting someone who's calling me a faggot, who's sending pizzas to my house, but then saying I paid the pizza place back, which was a fucking lie because I went there myself, never got paid back.
Let me ask you a question. Did Sophie ever question your friendship with Jules or give you an ultimatum? Because you said some pretty foul shit about her and JJ.
And John.
Yeah. Did she ever give you the ultimatum?
Yes.
Oh, she did.
Did he really say that? I believe it. It also applies to his cats as well. If you talk about his cats, then that is open season on your kids. But again, all these people knew this about him. They had, you know, I want to be happy for them that they got away, but they all sat on panel or in the chat. The most disgusting are two of them. Funny, both their names start with J and are the same name, but they were gleeful about it and really enjoyed it.
I'd like to hear about it.
I showed it.
Wait.
Okay.
No, he never shows anything.
One comment that is a dig, right? Where she said,
so Bliss Chris, who has no idea who Sweets is, decides to bail. Don't blame her. She lasted way longer than I would have.
where it was her asking a question, saying, John.
So they're trying and trying. I'm not going to get through it all of it. So
I thought maybe, you know, between two friends, because
he already drops. Here's where he absolutely starts his tantrum right here.
So these things were.
Yeah, I said the N-word one singular time when I was.
That's a freaking lie. I did a live around Christmas. And while I hate playing all that stuff, it's for this reason right here, because he changes history. He changes the narrative. This is what he does. And that's why I played a lot of the times he said racist things.
Reading a comment 2.5 years ago.
I get it. I know that.
Right.
What I'm saying is, right, there was a time where I was in chats where people were coming at you hard body before, because I wasn't a supporter, then started bashing you, then became a supporter. I was none of that, right? I started watching Sophie. She supported you. I started listening to you. I saw your humor. I thought it was funny. I started going in your chat, right?
Yeah. Maria.
People also have said you were racist. You said all these things. I've heard some of the things you've said in the past. I've heard it for myself, right? But I decided that I liked you when you were sober. You were funny. You were.
But according to Sophie, I haven't been sober at all. I've been drunk every night. So am I sober?
Well, you also said she was a heroin addict, John. I mean, come on.
No,
JJ. That's what she said. So JJ,
said in the last week or two that
JJ.
So when they start pushing back, not going with his narrative, as we all have seen.
It said not only am I not sober, but I'm drunk all the goddamn time, but I'm also on coke every day. And coke's an expensive habit every fucking day. So I don't know where I'm getting this money to do it.
Nobody can be shamed, even if they are addicts. Okay, listen, no addict shaming.
I am not an addict.
I'm not. I know. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying that shit is a moot point because we shouldn't be fucking using that. We
You
shouldn't.
know
be
what's a
weaponizing
poor baby,
things
Sophie?
others.
You showing me and Cody the shrooms that you and your husband are doing. That's an addict right there. So
No,
you know what's an addict, Sophie? You
no,
telling me you drink
no,
every day before live.
No,
So you are replacing.
What do you do when you're not winning the argument? What do you do when you can't convince them with your bullshit poor me? You freaking go low. And if people don't know, Sophie's in recovery for 10 years or something like that. And this is John. This is typical John.
One addiction with another. So get the fuck out of here with that. You want to get dirty?
No,
Has anyone seen what Sophie's husband looks like and when he's high on meth?
Stop, John, for real, John.
I'm sorry, John, but I can't. No, you ain't talking about Sophie and her husband like that.
That's okay. He just went to his channel and did it. And, you know, this live is going to come back because in a little bit, while John's doing his 5.5 hour plus, I think it's even longer. I think he did 2 lives. I only have the one that's 5. I only have the 5.5 hour one. Jules is, of course, instigating things. And John, yeah, they're JJ's dressed up as a pizza right now, making fun of you. And at least Maud was like, no, she has a piece of costume, you know. But anyway, right then I went and looked and I rewound. And yes, she had a pizza costume on, but I did not hear her making fun of the pizzas being set in this community. Could it have happened? Could she have said that? Possibly. I don't know. But it was just, you know, the typical, she wants John all to herself. It is obvious. She is right on top of everything and has a lot to say. Right, Ashley? It is the exact same. It's always the same. I just want to do my shows. What did I ever do to deserve this? You're driving me to self-harm. Nobody, you know, they'll say it, but nobody like takes them to task really on that side with it. Exactly, pick me. It was not. Well, he has the police over at his house apparently 24/7, according to him. But he wants to make death threats and everything else. And then, you know, no, you made me do it. Yeah, I did hear that part. We're going to hear it together because I couldn't, of course, listen to all these lives this morning. I listened to as much as I could. So there's going to be some stuff I did not hear. I listened to some of it last night. Exactly, Kay. He is the last person. And it's funny because he's going to say a lot of stuff about Sophie's husband. I really wasn't paying attention last night when he first started. I listened to mostly towards the end this morning. You know, he's talking about eyes and everything. Like, John, have you seen your eyes? I have so many videos of your eyes the size of either saucers or really dilated. I don't know which means which. Like, if you're on speed, is it bigger, smaller? I don't know. But they definitely weren't normal size. I mean, there's a couple, especially back in the hotel days, your eyes were huge. Yep, he definitely, I mean, again, they were doing their own live and he goes and makes it all about him. And again, you'll hear why, because he really thinks the sun rises and falls on his ass. And we are all just lucky to be in his universe. And if you're his friend, you're just lucky he lets you call him a friend. That's really what it's about. So if you're live, move over. He's going to come in and because, you know, he's the big shot. I won't play it right now because we have a lot to cover. Yeah, he did. In fact, the copy I have, it originally started on members, but he quickly put it open because he needs an audience. And he removed it right quick. So it's a good thing I got a copy of it. Jan, how are you? Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't share my my copy, but let's go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and get it ready. Whoops. Can't do it that way. So I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do that. Okay. And of course, if he's not on screen, there's no reason. I'm going to let it play and catch up on your comments. You guys are saying a lot here. He did. Oh, so I did listen to Sophie today, and she said that she did, as soon as she saw the title of his live, I think before he even went live, she sent a privacy strike or whatever to YouTube, and he changed it. Obviously, the copy I have, it still has it in the title, but he did change the title. He had to, I guess. What you doing, John? He's never taken accountability.
I don't know what to do.
You'll figure it out, John. He'll find new people. He always does. Hi, Ann. Huh. Okay. Let's do this. Of course he's not showing. 100%. All right.
I'm gonna put this back to public.
You can hear it, right?
Let me, because I don't want to look like I'm hiding things from people. Hold on.
Okay. While he's, I got a new egg.
Okay.
She's making the god awful sounds though. She lost.
Now that it's public and I'm not hiding anything, I had every intention on showing everything that I found about this woman. And I just don't have it in me to do it.
You got to let it kick in. Give you just a few minutes, Eric.
I don't.
You'll get it. You got it.
I tried to go into Cindy's chat, JJ's chat, and, you know.
Again, he's going to make himself the victim and everything.
And when I said unfriendly territory, I did miss the mark. Enemy territory, I should have said. Because when I went up there, that was nothing but unfriendly. So there's that. And all I wanted to do was clear some shit up, but it's fine. What do you think, Cody?
I'm just listen, I'm disgusted with every damn thing. I don't know how friends can talk about friends like that back and forth. I don't understand this whole fucking internet bullshit, dumb shit that all these people, anybody that's on the internet is addicted. That's my thoughts. It is. You get your crazies, you get your normies, you get your in-betweenies. I mean, you never know what you're getting with.
You know, it's something, It's something new every day. Today, the newest
Yeah.
thing is I was
I'm being
going
talked
to
about.
Angela's
I'm not
house
the one
so
that
she could
fucking
go
matters.
film
Not
Drew
me.
Barrymore show. Angela filmed.
I personally think that Angela was actually filming the tell-all in New York, because that's what lines up, not the Drew Barrymore shirt. And he's going to go in about that. I am going to start skipping around. I do want to play the beginning, but I'll tell you the last 2 hours. So it's like sorry guys, they're making so much noise out there. I had to make sure they were okay. They're fighting over a box. It's not normally like this, especially in the afternoon. They usually do this in the morning. I don't know why they waited today. I know why, because I wanted to go live. Anyway, so, it's his goodbye tour. I don't want to look at your face. And he's got, everybody comes up, Jules and, Maud, and his brother, who decides to eat a meal in the middle of it. And then Sly, and this is your swan song, and you've got Sly and Dee trying to be respectful as I can, but that's how you're closing out the show. So I'm pretty much just going to zip through the last 2 hours. So we pretty much had 3 hours. I'm going to try to get through quickly here. But yeah, and he wasn't even listening. They're, of course, just trying to, everyone's blowing smoke up his ass and blah, blah, blah. And again, do they not realize he's been crying and doing this for years? Of course they do. They have been around that long.
Drew Barrymore in fucking January. Michael was there on set. So how could I be going to Angela's house to take care of her grandchildren while she's filming Drew Barrymore, but Michael's there with her and, I can't.
Oh, John.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired. The only reason why I did the live on Monday, was because everything I had posted from the live before was gone, and I didn't want people thinking that it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter anymore. What Sophie did to me was horrendous. No person in their right mind would allow a friend to be shit down by another friend.
Well, by one of their friends, without
They're all
speaking
saying
up for my other friend.
I'm tired. I'm so tired. Shit. I'm so tired of being around the same fucking people that will never go away, man. It's like the same group of fucking people.
God, how long was I muted for? Now, we can look at, John, your past lives. You're so sick of these people. But again, that wasn't the case. It was completely different people. Wait, where is it? For the people that are slow and don't really comprehend what we're saying. Yeah, let's use it. Here's your whiteboard. It's not the same 5 people. Never is. I mean, hell, it's 14, about 10 to 14, just these couple weeks you're fighting with.
People for years. Jolene, Busy Blue.
That's 2 of them.
Siwa Moon. It's like the same fucking people. Like it's the same horrible Thanksgiving fucking dinner that you can't escape from. And I heard earlier today that Sophie said, as long as Jules mentions me, she'll keep talking about, there's no escape for me. Ever. Ever.
Because it's content. We're going to cover
I've barely been online. And, Sophie can fucking sing and dance all she wants. That she only did a part 1 and a part 2. But let's not fuck each other here, right? You have gone live every time, and I have been talked about. You went live today. You said, let's see what the B has to say about this. So you play my stepbrother's live where you're talking shit about me. Then you play Jules's live where you talk shit about me. You talked shit about me yesterday. You talked shit about me the day before. And
so in case you're confused, he's the big shot. He can only talk shit about you. You are not allowed to defend yourself, and you're not allowed to talk shit back. Got it, everybody? Those are the rules. Those are the John Yates rules of YouTube.
Hey, Kate. Hey, baby. For Sophie to say I'm doing coke every day, well, I must be grifted real fucking hard, man. Oh, and I'm never sober. But then they're all saying, Cindy, Jay, we all love sober, John. But you'll all, we're in Sophie's chat where Sophie's saying, John's never sober. He's been drunk every time. He's fooling you. And you all agree with her. So when the fuck does it, what? This fucking,
Always back.
if I could cooch this Stanley mug into a million fucking pieces, I would. If I could set it on fucking fire, I would. These things are indestructible. The shit about a fucking mug. I'm getting more shit about the mug than when Kathy paid off my goddamn fucking car. I don't know how this world works. People are so enamored with this $30 Stanley cup.
40.
Oh, sorry. Did not plan that well. Yet another gift that he is trying to if he could destroy it, he would destroy it. That's from Rakin. And then somewhere in this 5.5 hour live, there's a bracelet that Sophie made him. What do you think he did with it? I'll give you one guess, guys. Oh, good. I'm glad you can't hear the chickens because they were loud. They're right like up against, well, you know, they're in the bathroom, but they're right up against the wall in my bathroom. They are PMR. Thank you. They really are because I'm not out there with them. So yeah, I don't know if you guys watch Sophie, she was making bracelets and Jules got one too. And of course, you know, Jules had to disparage Kendra's gift of candles. And then she had to make a thing too about the bracelet. I can't wear that, blah, blah, blah. Hello, Toya B. It's just crazy. More than that, well, yeah, she was pulling away from him. And that's the thing. I even said it in my live a day or two ago that it wasn't really about Deadly. She, in my opinion, just from watching, she'd been trying to get away from him for a while, slowly backing away, not going to as many lives, not interacting as much, not responding as quickly. And she even admitted that today, that she's been trying to back away from him for months. And again, that's what you have to do with John Yates. You can't just do it. But anyway, so yeah, John destroys the bracelet. So that's every gift sent, he will destroy. So I don't know why any of you, and his brother is no different. I'm no fan of Muzz, but she made him a beautiful blanket, it looks like. And what does he do when they fall out? Takes it apart, literally string by string, in a very public way. The tantrums just run deep in this family. I swear.
Oh my God.
Once you get caught in a lap, 40.
Was it? Tell all.
And Ricken, you did fuck up. And Geneva, you fucked up too. I can't trust anybody.
Possible.
Every content creator on fucking YouTube is using this for their own fucking shit.
Yeah. So here he goes. Now he hadn't yet fallen out with Genevra and Rakin, his two yes men, to right hand man, whatever you want to call them. He hadn't quite fallen out with them, but he does. The cup was I'm sure, the catalyst.
Shit, everybody has an.
No one's friends to anybody here.
I have friends.
That's all it is.
There's a friend right here.
Everybody uses each other. I'm your friend right now, but oh no, oh you said about that one, and now I'm not your friend anymore. Like,
thank you.
Now I like both of you.
I can't do it. I need. I barely go live. Like what fucking and to prove my own point, where I say I didn't even go live where people talk about me. I haven't been live, and I'm still the topic of everyone's fucking conversation.
Exactly. So am I, and I'm never live.
Yeah, we're live 24/7, and he's never live. Yeah.
Geneva, you want to come up? I'll tell you. Here's the link for anybody. Who wants it? Sophie's saying that like her husband's an alpha fucking male, and like really your husband.
I want you to pay. Well, you can't really read it, but if you go back or get a copy, thank you, by the way, again, Christoph. So Geneva comes up and she's like, "What did I do?" You know, and he rails on her about her taking part or being the one to call his best friend Reagan, when she was in the hospital a couple years ago, and it had always been a phone call to me as well. And suddenly it's a text, and this is all happening in the in the chat, because of course no one's going to go up there when he's like this. They're just a target.
Husband's a meth-riddled drug addict.
And she's calling you a femme?
And she's calling me a femme. You want to see a meth-riddled drug addict? Look at Sophie's husband.
So now you're labeling us. So why can't we call your husband?
But then Sophie can say point blank, well, it's my fault that Cody's balls are posted because I shouldn't have gave it to Brooke in the first place if I didn't want it out there. What?
John, you know, you have posted every single thing that Brooke has given to you. By the way, I never saw your ball picture. By the way, I have it on my notes here even. I have not shared the ball pic. I don't know, and I haven't played it on my screen. He's telling everybody that we're sitting here playing it. I have no reason to put Cody's ball pic up on my screen. I don't know anybody else on this side other than, you know, I don't know where Roadhog stands in all of this, but he's the only one that played it. Maybe Deadly. I don't know. I don't watch him, but I haven't seen anybody play it. Stop doing this shit. I'm going to come back to Geneva in just a sec. And Jules, by the way, here she is also in the comments. She's starting a fight with Geneva as well. You know, she's just picking them off for John. He doesn't understand. He's got his worst enemies, right? And they have their own agenda that they're running. He's so oblivious.
We were in Vegas. Brooke, at that point in time, was my very good friend, who was also a nurse, who worked a very prestigious nursing.
I don't care.
Deal with the fucking pain. It's fine.
I don't care about your balls, Cody. I'm just going to pass that. But I will tell you, this is also later on. He goes over and over how he and Cody have cysts. What do you call them? Cyclical? I don't know what he says. Cysticles? I don't know. Anyway, so they have a lot of experience with them. Then why are you sending one to freaking Brooke? You know how to deal with cysts. I'm going to tell you how to deal with cysts, guys. And I'm not a doctor, but Manuka honey. I have cysts too. And if I put Manuka honey on him, it draws out bacteria. Do your own research. This is how they, way back they used to treat things. Honey, it will help pull the bacteria and whatever out and close it up faster. That's what I use. There, John. I gave you some good advice. I'm muted.
Departments. So I hope Geneva gets that credit. It was Geneva going back and forth with the Indian River Sheriff's Office and the Sebastian PD.
Yeah. The next day when I got
no,
home.
Geneva, let's not forget what you did with Reagan. But I let that
right there. Geneva's like, how did I fuck up? Because I stated my feelings regarding one person. Am I not allowed to do that?
go because you had, and I told you, I'm like, you did the most for me with all this shit. You did. Way more than Reagan. You did. It was Geneva contacting the police departments. So I hope Geneva gets that credit. It was Geneva going back and forth with the Indian River Sheriff's Office and the Sebastian PD. That was Geneva, who I will be always grateful for. That was Geneva's work. That was all Geneva. And I really felt like she was trying to make up for like what she did to me with Reagan. Geneva, no, not Reagan. Reagan, my friend that was in the coma. The one that you said that never was sick. That one, Geneva.
Hold on. I'm trying to pull up this.
Remember you said, oh, Reagan was never sick. Reagan never had a stroke. John was making it up.
So here's Jules in the comments, guys. And it's hard to read. So I'm just going to read them out to you. Like Jules is saying, Geneva also was the one rumored to get your medical records. And she's good at meddling. And she contacted Glenwood's ex-wife. I mean, this is just Jules is just not having it, that there's any kind of still relationship. She's going for it. And Geneva's up there saying, Jules, and to publicly dox me repeatedly, I'm not going to fight you. So they're fighting back and forth.
John never went to the hospital. Remember Geneva? Reagan. When I went down to go visit my sick friend who was in coma and dying 2 years ago, and you all found the hotel place where I made my life living fucking hell again. So let's not kid each other here, right? I did forgive her.
Hold on. And Jenny from, another member is, didn't you forgive her, John? He doesn't forget. I don't think he forgives either. Just Jules is still there, fanning the flames. Why? What crazy people does that? But I couldn't get upset because we were all playing nice. I'll tell you what kind of crazy person does that. You, Jules, you have we'll get on that. And Genevra's down there saying, oh, Reagan, I was trying to make up for that. I apologize for that. I had nothing to do with that hotel. That was YB.
But then Geneva wants to, come and talk shit to me in JJ's live. So, well, then fine. I know you were trying to make up for that.
And there's Jules still trying to get it going. And she pulled Foyas. I never did anything to Geneva. I'm so sorry, guys. What happened? No, he's watching them fight in the comments. Oh, I guess he got kicked out of his live. And Geneva's out there saying, I wasn't talking shit to you. I was saying that I didn't think the Stanley thing was cool. That's my opinion. Doesn't mean I turned on you. But John would rather kick him up before they turn on him. Geneva, Jules, just shut up with your passive aggressiveness. Shit, do you want me to post all of the times you dox me? She is no better than Muzz, Jules says.
Speaking of things, sorry, back.
The weather thing saying that.
But Geneva, I did appreciate that. I knew you were making, but you caused a big rip. Even my own stepbrother didn't believe me. He said to me, "Oh no, you were making it up. Your friend was never sick." That's how deep that went, Geneva. And I never even told you that. But you have no idea what that whole thing was. And I didn't want to make you feel bad about it because I'm a horrible person, I guess. I don't.
You can't.
But Geneva really did help me out more than most with the whole thing.
Honey, whether she was friends with you or not, she was going to call the police department. My God, that's what she does. She probably had your whole route tracked out and knew all the police departments all the way down. It's just a matter of time before you're going to have to contact one of them. Oh, I'm trying to find the comment that I want in here. They're still arguing back and forth. Just Jules saying Geneva was the engine behind the hate for John. Her IG was canceled. That's not really, it's true, but there's a lot of people that were on that campaign.
She was the one contacting the police department for me. Geneva, you point blank said that you called Reagan and you spoke to her. You said that. You said that you called her and you spoke to her and she was never in the hospital. Yes. And I was making it up. But I'm the liar.
Here, Geneva's screaming. Okay, so Geneva, he puts her comment up on screen. And, I showed people the fact that it was true when I found out it was. And then when he just said that to her, she says, I never said I called her. It was a text. But interestingly, I found this other screenshot with Nerva in another live. I don't know how old this is, but this is Geneva talking about her conversation with Reagan. John Yates' best friend down south. And it implies that she actually talked on the phone with her. She did have some health issues that she was in the hospital for briefly. She was not in a coma and not on her deathbed. She told me he visited her for a day, evading his landlord. Well, he's evading the landlord and the police, I believe, because wasn't that when he was going down there for her after he had his December attempt? So anyway, just thought that was interesting. Maybe they just had a big, long discussion on text messages.
Just like we weren't going down to see Cody's mom, right? Just like we weren't going down to see Reagan when she was sick. Geneva, that's not better. I never said I called her. It was a text. That's equally as bad. That's not helping your case. But Geneva.
Oh, I heard.
We have spoken. And I was fine. But now it's I God, all of you have fucked with my life so fucking much. I hate everybody. I do. I fucking hate everybody. I hate YouTube. You have sucked any fucking joy out of this for me. And to see all of you in Sophie's chat where Sophie's saying the world's worst fucking things about me, and none of you are correcting her.
You said the world's worst things about her and everybody else, and you didn't correct, or they, come on, John.
None. 0.00.
Yes, cats rule. I'm just playing this part to show how the whole Ginevra and Rakin thing is falling out, and then we'll zip through some of his just your everyday bashing, which unless it's you, then it feels like it's the worst day. But many people have been the subject of that. Sorry, I usually mute.
Here, let me do everyone a favor. I'm going to shut all my shit down. I cannot do this another fucking day.
No,
I cannot. Nope. After what you put us through in the last month and to have Sophie, no. This shit ain't worth it. It's just not.
Fact.
And I'm good with that. I really want nothing to do with any of you. It's a nightmare that I cannot wake up from. No, I'm good. I'm good. I've made peace with this. I'm good.
Wait a second.
I can't do this anymore. Especially with fucking...
Oh, wait. I forgot, guys. I did have something else just for these kind of periods. Hold on. Where did it go? I don't know if you can hear this, but let's see. Let me let him play.
It's just not. And I'm good with that. I really want nothing to do with any of you. It's a nightmare that I cannot wake up from. No, I'm good. I'm good. I've made peace with this. I'm good. I can't do this anymore. Especially with fucking Sophie. Like now, like, you know, I do coke every day. Where are the receipts, fucking Sophie? It's so funny how all these people say, Cooch turned on me overnight when she was my friend. Oh, John does coke. John does this. But where's the fucking... What?
You've been open about your whole drum thing.
And I can't be I can't do this. All of you are making so much fucking money off me. All of you. You know who's not making money off me? Me. So fuck all of you.
Going to the bank later, John.
I could care less about blogging. And after this last month, and it was a month to the day that we left, I got no use for this shit anymore. You know, Siwa, fuck you.
I imagine.
Fuck you, Siwa.
Whoa.
You know, you are just so fucking desperate to still hang on to that last bottom rung. Fuck you and your bullshit. Fuck you, Sophie.
I mean, he's told her to F off in so many creative ways in the last couple of weeks, but she was still hanging on. And again, when there's suddenly some people she can hang with, now she's comfortable coming out saying, F you, John, you said you're going to put my kid on a peace site. Yeah. You didn't care for the last year, but okay.
And your fucking husband, who's a fucking meth head. You want to see Sophie's husband? I'll show you. Since it's my last live. You want to see a fucking meth addict? Let me show you one. Let me show you the eyes dilated.
Just look in the mirror.
Here you go. Look at that. Look, there's Sophie's big man. Look at fucking Skeletor right there. Look at his eyes. Look how dilated they are. And then you're going to tell me that this woman sits there in recovery?
God, you're so nasty, John. Again, this is what he will do when you try to walk away. Your family is fair game. I mean, all the people that he's thrown under the bus this entire last 2 years, Brooke, Cooch, and Reed, they were all friends with him before. And anything he had on them, he has already put out. This is what he does.
Well, our husband's doing fucking meth every fucking day, stealing shit from work sites. Let's talk about the fucking dogs. Fucking Sophie did them just to breed them to make some fucking money. Oh no, she's calling me a cokehead. So there's her husband, a meth head, a legit.
I don't
Look,
know.
I have a full face. What's Skeletor here right now? And this is, and Sophie has the balls to say, my alpha male husband doesn't like the feminine shit that.
Wait, was that the narrative PMR before she said she didn't contact? Oh, well, obviously he knows that she did. I'd always heard that she did. So did she lie to Joanne previously? Which story is it? I have heard so many different ones. It's so confusing. Gotta keep it straight though.
And John Yates and fucking Drazzo and fuck you and your fucking Skeletor looking fucking Robin Riddle fucking husband. Fuck that. Really, Sophie? Having to post your fucking drug records because you lost your kids on Facebook? Right, Sophie? 2016, you're still having to post your fucking drug shit and your fucking posts.
And I want to clarify that again in case anybody is venturing outside because they have no more John Yates to listen to. Again, think for yourselves here. The fact that he's holding up that group chat, which apparently was, it was. I wish I could take credit and say I knew that was going to happen. I would have let them leak a long time ago. But again, he shows a DM from February, not a conversation, not plotting and planning. One thought by somebody. And there was no, again, if he had it, he would also be showing that on all the damn time. One freaking sentence in a DM does not make a plot, especially 4 or 5 months ago. I mean, Rakin had access to the DMs all the way up to freaking April 15th. She was booted earlier, but she had the invite link, so she did have access. If it was there, she would have it.
Right, so? Because you guys are great. How about your son Mateo and your other son that we're taking from you? I'm done. Everyone can suck a fucking dick. I'm tired of drug addicts calling me a fucking drug addict. You're a drug addict. Sophie, with your fucking Suboxone. You traded in fucking heroin for Suboxone. I'm done. My channel's going down after this. It's my last hurrah. Because no matter what I do, I can't escape.
You're always stalking him.
Right, Sophie? Tell us about this picture with the kids that got taken away from you. You didn't think I did my fucking homework, bitch? Or how about your fucking house that cost $50,000? My car is worth half your fucking house.
See, he doesn't just, he'll go for your physical, he'll go for your spouse. He's going to start going in on her kids. Well, I'll probably zip through that. And then it's it's every aspect of your life. This is what he does. This is what he always does. I can't stress this enough, Brooklyn. You're up there sucking on his ass too, acting like he's some big victim. And and all these people hurt him. He has hurt and destroyed a lot of other people as well. Everybody, don't worry about John Yates. But again, y'all, okay, I'll shut up. A little agitated.
Sorry. Your fucking house in Princeton, West fucking Virginia, that's worth $51,000. Okay.
Facts.
You didn't think I was going to dig, Sophie?
Hey, babe.
Look at this Christmas card. Look at this.
Oh.
Merry Christmas from the fucking drug addicts. And Sophie, you should be careful because I have you in text saying how your husband's stealing fucking supplies from the fucking work site he's working at.
Really?
You can leave. Bye.
See, I think what happened, and you guys can, let me get this back screen off of here. Sometimes it's too glitchy for me. Even though I have the rolling whiteboard, they still think. Anyway, I think this is what I think happened. I'm just filling in some blanks from either what I heard from Sophie or I'm trying to fill in the blanks perhaps. I don't know, but I kind of got the impression that Rakin got him an 80s style Stanley because that's John's freaking decade. And she thought he would appreciate it. Of course, he didn't show appreciation in any perceivable fashion, apparently, to Rakin. And had shared such with Sophie. So Sophie knew that Rakin was apparently a little disappointed on how he didn't react. And when it was brought up to him, what does he do? He overreacts. I mean, this is a given, and he'll make it into such a much bigger deal than it needs to be. And I mean, again, he has done all of this with the gifts, the nutcracker, the owl that Cooch spent like 40 hours making, I believe. And the bracelet from Sophie. I mean, this is what he does. He's going to be very public, say it's a crappy gift, and break it like a fucking 5-year-old.
Oh, and Michael Jeremy Walker. What did he do? Oh, assaulted an elderly person for meth? What?
And
Crazy.
It up. That's the other reason I'm playing this part, because he's gonna, and I don't believe it. If I thought it was true, Sophie, I wouldn't play it if he's going over criminal records and stuff. But he did the same thing about my husband. He knows nothing about any of us, but he came on a live and implied my husband was in trouble at work, and the same kind of shit he's saying about Sophie's husband. And I've heard him do it about other people. So I don't believe it, because that's what he does.
Thanks, Clark. It's the last time you're going to see me, because I am done. No, you know what? My real friends are my friends I've known my whole life, not this YouTube shit.
Oh.
Yep.
Right?
No one has friends here on YouTube. No one's anyone's friend here. Everybody sells everyone up the river the first fucking chance they get.
That's funny. I've had the same friends on IG and on YouTube. I had the same friends I've met on IG back in 2019 that I'm friends with, and the people I've met on YouTube. Knock on wood, I really haven't had a falling out with anybody. It can be possible.
Please don't go after her family. But what about Sophie saying about my husband's family? That's fine, because it's me, right? So it doesn't fucking matter.
Oh my God.
It's been a real fun ride with y'all. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna delete all my fucking social media and go back to being a normal fucking person.
Okay.
Because this shit is fucking hell. It's hell. It's fucking hell on earth. And I am done. So good luck, everybody. This bitch is done being your fucking boy. Your whipping boy, whatever. I'm done having all these people make fucking money off me. If I was laughing all the way to the bank like they were, I would feel differently, but I'm not. Who paid for what car? Adios, muchacha. And my mother-in-law isn't innocent. And Cody's disabled sister isn't innocent. And for Sophie to say, like, well, Cody's balls, that's fine. Who cares? That's just genitalia. And then people are saying, well, Cody was a stripper. What? So, no, I'm out. Everyone's go fuck themselves. I can't live like this another day. I can't.
Oh, sure you can.
So I am, right now, while we're live, shutting down all my social media. Because I want nothing to do with anybody anymore. Let me see. Let me go to Twitter.
Right?
No, it's not Twitter anymore.
Megs, good point.
Let's see here.
That is a good question.
John Yates.
Oh, he does. He goes up here. He goes up. He's seething in jealousy.
Let me see. Where the fuck? Oh, same privacy. There you go. Well, you know what? I'm not. Clearly, I'm not. Clearly, I'm the horrible fucking person all these people said I am. So, and now they can talk.
Well, hell, he can just go to Anne now. I mean, he's got her twin freaking sister. So, yeah, he will always go below.
So their cheeks are fucking blue about how horrible I am.
I want to lecture too. I'm so disgusted with his chat. The way they just put their fingers in the ears when he's saying all this disgusting stuff. And then I'm reading the comments. I can't believe she did that. That was so low. Like, do you guys not even hear it anymore? And it is possible, because there are people that I've listened to on the regular, and nothing stands out. And if they're being particularly nasty, it doesn't stand out unless I go back and actually listen for it. And I think that's what's happening here. Or they're just so freaking used to it, but somebody else do it back to him, exactly what he's giving. And oh gosh, John, I can't believe she did that to you. or all these comments about us, because he's, again, they're just further down in the where Sophie's going to be. Sophie's going to be pretty much caught up to a Maria status or a Brooke status in very short time.
I'm done. Deactivate your account. Deactivate.
Yeah, you're pausing.
Oh, now my Twitter's gone. That's one down. Down to IG. Look at my Twitter right now. Johnny Yates 327 is gone. All right, so Instagram. Let's see.
Oh.
No, I'm done. There's no taking breaks here. I want nothing but to forget all these horrible people ever existed. There's no way out of, you know, Jolene and like, and it's the same group of people. I've been stuck with them for fucking years. I want a fucking divorce, and I'm divorcing myself. I want out.
It's not the same. So
no, I'm not going to regret anything.
There's so
perfectly.
many.
You know, I felt like this for a long time, and this is what I needed to do. Let's see. IG. It's so much different when you do it from a laptop. Let me see profile.
Very similar.
Well, wait, hold on. Before I.
That's what we're going to get to, because he really does. Again, he just can't help but go on and on about how important he is. I'm gonna have to speed this up. We got.
Can't see your son. Here about this. Say it to my mom one more time. I'm going to fucking scream. Not cancer. Can't see your son. Here about this. Say it to my mom one more time. I'm going.
John, I hate to tell you this. Your own followers are sick and tired of hearing about Cody's sick and dying mom. You have played it to death. She is not the only one. I promise you. Everybody is doing exactly what you're doing, rolling their eyes.
Going to fucking.
And help.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Cody's mom is sick and dying.
Oh my God.
But Dudley gets a pass.
But Dudley gets a pass, right?
He lost his mom, but I'm going through losing my mom. Thank you.
You seem to be pretty frightened of him the same way Paul says. You seem to be pretty frightened of him the same way Paul says he's frightened of us. You seem to be pretty frightened of Randall. Is it because he's an actual man? And you can't go up against an actual man. You have to take on us women. You seem to be pretty frightened of him the same way Paul says he's frightened of us.
I think, depending on what happens with this court hearing, if he shows up, you know, there's still some threats that, unlike, he likes to believe that they go away because they're somehow we somehow made him make death threats about ourselves. He thinks that's all just going away. So, you know, I think it just depends on a number of factors. And I'd said at the beginning, I was going to kind of talk about that. And I really haven't still landed anywhere. It really is going to depend on his legal proceedings with Maria. I just don't even know at this point if he will show up, although he's under the impression that the judge said they were inadmissible, and that's a comprehension issue, either yourself or your lawyers, it sounds like. So I hope he is under that impression and does show up, but we'll just have to see. But I would guess it's going to be around that time, because he's either going to want to complain or smirk, and if he wins, which I don't see how after those threats. They are admissible, dumbass.
You seem to be pretty frightened of Randall. Is it because he's an actual man? And you can't go up against.
Like, now I would go up against Rohan because he's a real man that wears fucking thongs, that fucking faked a pregnancy with his wife for fucking money. Oh, that's right, Sophie. These are the people that you keep around you, like Dudley, right?
I think so.
John, you want to talk about an addict? Really? You're the one who wants to talk about an addict. Whoops. You're the one that wants to talk about somebody that looks like an addict. Actually, I'm not back on heroin. I've not done heroin in close to 10 years now.
Good for you. The Suboxone's working.
Some of them. They believe him, hook, line, and sinker.
John, but I can't say the same for you. Actually, I'm not back on heroin.
I think it's funny. Sophie's responding to John, but John's playing Sophie responding to John, and I'm playing John responding to Sophie responding to John. Did I do that right? I think I got it.
I've not done heroin in close to 10 years now, John, but I can't say the same for you. I can't.
Oh, I'm not a dirty heroin needle bitch, Sophie.
You had the marriage in the fucking shitter, John. You want to talk about an act?
Wait, I heard you said
You're
that.
the one who wants to talk about an act.
Please.
For me for a while. That's why you guys haven't seen me over there that much in the past however many months this year. No, I've not been over there like I used to. Because it's constant.
This lying bitch said she hasn't been around my parts in a year. What heroin are you on right now, Sophie? I'm sorry, Suboxone.
And my husband here can't speak to me and treat me with my husband's. For him to put his foot down and say no. You're not.
He just literally cannot stand to hear anybody say anything about him, whether it's in the chat, whether it's in your story, whether it's on your community tab. It literally drives him insane. Insane. Come on.
That right, Sophie? All the piping and all the stuff that you took from work sites that you remodeled your house with, right, Sophie?
Oh, this. Wait, hold on.
About like all this shit
He said, "You are a good friend.
in between smoking the pipe.
You don't deserve that." He said, I don't want you hanging out with him online anymore. So okay.
Your husband should be worried about like all this shit he's stealing from work sites. By the way, that right, Sophie?
See? And he did the exact same thing about my husband, who he knows nothing about. He implied that my husband was in trouble at work and, and blah, blah, like he was in the know. And John's doing the exact same thing. I presume that he has no inside knowledge. If he has an idea of what the job is, he will outright lie. That's what makes him so damn dangerous. And there's idiots that believe it. I mean, he's still trying to convince people he was in South Florida on Commercial Boulevard. Just happened to change cars when he got down there to a white car and turned into a woman, I guess. And then not one picture of him in South Florida, but pictures from a different car and 2 intersections void of John until I put him there. You should be thankful. You should be using that.
All the piping and all the stuff that you took from work sites that you remodeled your house with, right, Sophie? Huh? You forgot all that shit, right? How you told me like how you come up with piping and all this, and then that's the material you use to like remodel your fucking house.
They were live last night, weren't they?
Oh,
and one of them's trying to take credit for getting Maria demonetized. I hate to burst your all's bubble there, or the fact you're patting yourselves on the back for it, but she got the same thing we all got, and I'm sure you guys will get. It's it's the same thing. It's called reuse content, and it's really easy. You just got to submit a video and tell them why that's not the case. Everybody that and it's not a lot, but who I do know that's a content creator has gotten it over about the last year. Cooch was first, I got it, and then a couple other people, and then I think Brooke got it, and then Maria. And you just have to submit a video, tell them why it's not, and that's it. But again,
You look like shit, man. When was the last time you showered and shaved? Page out of my fucking book. Because you look like shit, man. When was the last time you showered and shaved? Page out of my fucking book. Because you look like shit, man. When was the last time you showered and shaved?
you're a glutton for punishment, John. Are you thinking about a shower? You thinking about getting clean? You want to buy a rubber ducky? I got some.
Page out of my fucking book.
I'll answer that for you. Probably the last time your husband showered or shaved. Well, no, he doesn't have to shower or shave because he's sweating bullets from the meth he's on all the fucking time.
The road.
So yeah. Oh wait, there's more.
Yeah, it's face girl. I have the balls, but I don't have any fucking nasty cysts hanging off of them. But then yes, face girl.
I didn't
have
do
the
shit
balls,
to
but I don't have any
fucking
fucking nasty
Sophie. What the
cysts-
fuck is our problem
cysts
today?
hanging off of them. But then yes, face girl. I have the balls, but I don't have
We
any fucking
never
nasty
did anything.
cysts hanging off of them. But then yes,
I didn't do shit to this fucking bitch. You guys have your fucking issues. I didn't do fucking shit to this fucking bitch.
Right.
What you saying?
Sophie, that's what I'm saying.
Sophie, are you kidding?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
With not taking time to do research with all the fucking
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding at all. No,
shit I've been going through the last 2 weeks?
I don't give a fuck what you've been going through.
Right? That's what you say.
Always. You're nothing. You'll always be nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gina.
You're a failure.
You're a failure.
Wow. Words of encouragement.
Who raised your kids?
Thank you for uplifting everybody else out there in
Wow.
the
Oh, is that hit home, John?
community.
At least my mother knew when to take herself out.
He loves saying that. He loves it so much. He actually named a live after it last year, literally saying, at least my mother knew when to take herself out. Hey, Beans, you're disgusting, John.
Sorry, sir. What love, right?
Yeah, she can go fuck herself.
It's like he almost like has, mad respect. Way to go, Mom. You knew when to exit.
I stayed out of it, but now she can go fuck herself. Now that she wants to talk shit about
You haven't stayed out of it.
What?
You're nothing. You're
I'll
always
be
being
fucking husband too.
I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't care.
Talking with my mother-in-law who has stage 4 stomach cancer, who's on chemo, and you're still not leaving her alone.
Prove it.
But they're still not leaving her alone. I'm gonna have proof of that because I don't believe you. All I know is that you're fucking with my mother-in-law who has stage 4 stomach cancer, who's on chemo, and you're still not leaving her alone.
I don't know.
Prove it.
They're still not leaving her alone.
Do you hear this?
Proof of that because I don't believe you.
I'm actually hearing this for the first time right now.
Cops there at the fucking goddamn thing. So meanwhile, a 65-year-old lady is gonna see her fucking lie.
Thank you, Michelle. Michelle. Thank you for bringing that up. I meant to talk about that up too. Where is it? Did I already save it? There is a screenshot from today from Rakin. Did I already save it? Let me just send it over. So both Sophie and Rakin already gave their testimony. So very interesting when I saw, is this it? Let me find the right one. Let me get it from downloads. All right. If you guys can't read that, 1 second. Let me go back. Now, of course, Rakin has me blocked. So, but this was sent to me. And it was in Sophie's live earlier today. Now, Rakin, as far as I know, this is the first time I've seen her say anything since the falling out with John. But Rakin says, I like Dee and Anna and respect them both. I would never discount what they did for him or their testimony. However, I hope he never needs me to testify or be a witness on the validity of that group text or group chat. What he experienced on his travels south. Boy, that was very vague. On his travels south, my FOIA request to Cody's mom's police or anything else. She's saying, let's see, wait, hold on. Can't do it with this thing. There we go. F you, John. That's what she's saying. I wonder, did the group text, the DMs even come up? Did she even talk about that as part of their? I'm trying to remember if this happened before or after you guys had your last hearing. It may have happened after you had your last hearing. So no, it must have been because Rakin was testifying for him. Anyway, let me pull that back off. Wait, now I got to see if I answered your comment. Where was it? Yeah, so she has. But if she wants to correct it.
No fucking interest in the internet.
Oliver wants to say hi. He just woke up from his nap.
So does Rakin.
Oliver, say hi to everyone.
She had a beautiful database.
Say hi to everyone. He's so fluffy and cute. I just can't with this little fucking dog. Oh, you too, Molly. You're here too. Huh?
See, and this is what I don't understand about Rakin, because all the stuff that's happening to her now was stuff that pissed her off that she watched happen over and over again. She saw it happen to people, and it's happening to her. So that's why I never understood how she thought it was going to end any differently. She knew he was like a child. But again, he's very good at getting sympathy.
I just can't with this fucking dog anymore.
It's because of you. You.
So I can breed him.
Really?
And you can't handle your shit.
Says the woman on Sabakan for 30 years.
It's all
Into a drop.
while your husband's doing meth in front of you. And you know what the funny thing about that is? When a husband and spouse, married couple, they're doing drugs.
If I had, my first thought on that was Anna, because she's down. That's the only one I know that lives down in that area that follows him, at least that I know about. I'm curious what kind of car Anna drives.
For each other, you even tell me that Sophie's not like, oh, give me a little bump. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's what it was. D. Well, he closed out the show with her.
It's play money. Same. Am I?
Because he's a sad man.
Am I economic from YouTube? It's play money.
All right, I'm going to flip through this.
You don't work.
And it seems like that bothers people.
Neither do you.
It bothers people that I don't have to depend on YouTube to pay my bills and to cook.
Because your husband's stealing fucking material and you're making fucking money breeding dogs illegally.
2 months ago, 3 months ago, it was a weekend. My husband was busy off doing things.
Oh
I
my
was sitting here,
God.
I had nothing to do. So I went live like 2 or 3 times on Saturday. And
She does a good job. Because when it's based in reality and truth, it is easy to
am
drag
I
someone.
economic from YouTube? It's play money.
She really hurt my
It's
fucking
play money.
feelings. Sophie really fucked.
It's very easy to drag someone when it's based in truth. Boy, I almost closed out all these windows. That would have been bad. I'm gonna have to get it going.
She don't care. That was bad.
I'm guessing this live's probably going to be 2 to 3 hours. We're already at 3:30.
Same. Am I economic from YouTube? It's play money.
She really hurt my
It's
fucking
play money.
feelings.
She don't care.
Sophie really fucking hurt my
She don't care.
That was bad because I haven't said shit about fucking Sophie, and I wouldn't. And she really hurt.
I'm pretty sure I heard Cody in the background in the last 10, 20 hours of lives he did on Sophie. Just because they're deleted doesn't mean you didn't say it.
Someone that they were their friend for 2 years.
walking around with
What did I
that
say?
Sophie
What
bullshit.
did I say was so bad? Oh, I couldn't. I'm like, is she fucking deadly? Why is she acting like this? But yeah, I'm the bad guy, right?
Yep.
Fuck you and your fucking meth riddled husband.
Fuck her, fuck her life, fuck her
I don't
business.
know,
Fuck
Sudi.
them. You know what? Yeah,
You always-
fuck them too. I don't give a fuck.
All he needs, and what I think happened this time, was the Peyton interview or some of those bigger interviews. Maybe even Paul brought in some new followers that were fresh into wanting to help this poor man being abused by everybody. And they just fell right into it. So all he really needs will be another big interview with lots of new eyes, and he'll get a handful of good or well-paying hags, I'm sure.
So whatever. She's deleted and blocked.
I didn't see it.
Don't come after people's family and everything else, but you came after me, and I didn't even fucking say nothing about you.
Show you what came up when
Oh, but you guys are mad at me. You're mad at me, right? Because I mentioned her husband,
because you
but she
told-
didn't mention my husband. What? So it's okay for her, right? So I can't show her husband's meth riddled Skeletor fucking face after she said about my husband and his fucking ball. Like, really? Where's the line?
Across
Oh
the-
no, John, you crossed the line. You shouldn't have shown her. Really? Because what the fuck is she saying about mine? Stop.
And my family. That she don't
It's not taking.
I'm going to take this opportunity, guys, real quick, to, if you enjoyed the content, if you could please hit the like, I would greatly appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Oh, I got to show. My husband is so sweet. He's uh-oh, he got me this. Here's an intermission. This is a 3D plastic thing. He thought I was going to get to 1,000. I did it, but he's like, well, you'll get to it sooner or later, but it's just so cute. All right, that's intermission.
I'm shutting down all my fucking social media so you can all suck my fucking
Right.
dick and Cody's cystic fucking balls. Because we don't need any of you. I am 45. I have lived and worked my whole fucking life, and I don't need this shit any fucking more. Don't.
You've been doing this for 5 to 10 years, John. 5, you've been trying to absolutely make a living off of it. Which means, never mind.
Let me show you what came up whenever I clicked onto his live this morning. This is when you know that your YouTube career is really over. Viewer discretion is advised.
Wait,
The following content may contain.
where did I hear that it was proven that there was no second call of police to the house? I don't even remember where I heard that. Because, of course, You know, one call with the police is good, but 2 is better. You know, he can drone on a lot more, and they're still calling the police. Blah 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 blah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
18 or older.
When did Sophie think she was fucking Madonna?
When she sat.
I feel like the whole thing. Who do you think you are, Madonna? Like, when does she think like she is the all, like, you know, it's all these people who come on the scene. I'm the force to be reckoned with, like Cooch, and now it's Sophie, it was Maria, it was Brooke, it was Siwa. Like,
I think this is where he's really impressed with himself. Hold on.
Jolene, everybody's the force to be reckoned with in this shit. I'm tired. All of you go die a horrible fucking death. I'm over all of you. I'm over it.
If I said that,
I can't do this anymore with y'all. I can't.
Poor John.
I'll show you what came up whenever I clicked onto this.
No.
This fucking bitch.
Oliver wants to say hi.
Oh, fuck Oliver and you. You're fucking with my mother-in-law who was sick for stomach cancer, who's on chemo radiation. You're still.
That is true, Lisa.
Always. You're nothing. You'll always be nothing. You're a failure.
Sophie, you're a failure in every single fucking way. Your kids were taken from you. You live with a fucking...
I'm not a failure. You're a failure. You are.
Meth addict husband who steals fucking supplies from his work sites to rebuild your fucking house, bitch.
Exactly. I don't get it. There's so much evidence.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Anyway, not taking time to do research with all the...
I'm not kidding at all.
shit I've been going through the last 2 weeks.
What you been going through?
Going home.
But she did the whole time when she was on my live, right? Yeah, okay.
I have the balls, but I don't have any fucking nasty cysts hanging off of them. But then yes, go straight girl. I have the balls, but I don't have any fucking nasty cysts.
Right, but then I can't show this fucking Skeletor looking motherfucker, right? She wants to talk about my fucking husband, and then this fucking meth picture comes out. Look at Skeletor here. That, and anybody knows anybody who's a drug, right? We should all be so jealous of you and your relationship with your husband, Sophie, and your children that that were taken away from you, right? And the fact that Sophie has to post her own fucking blood fucking in 2016, she has to post her own fucking blood results while she has no contact with her children. I wonder why.
Again.
Yeah, but you're a great person, Sophie.
Yeah,
Anne-Marie Smith.
And he's doxing her. But Sophie talked about everything he's saying in her live today. I didn't really get to listen to all of it about why there was drug test. I mean, again, but that's what John does. If there's not a story attached to a picture, he will make it up. And the thing is, again, all these people know they've witnessed him do that. Or if they didn't know, then you absolutely should be reconsidering all the things, all the horrible things that he has said that we have done. Because again, if he's done it to you so easily, don't you think he's easily lying about most of the stuff and twisting it? And like when he says things as fact about court or this or that, you guys should absolutely be side-eyeing him.
The Bluestone Health Center laboratory. And Anne-Marie Smith at that time had to post her fucking drug results on polls for attention. Now let me go back to
I'm just gonna skip through some.
Sophie, who can't get 1,000 views. Siwa, who's begging to come back on because she's fucking so desperate. Fuck everybody.
John, okay, you know, I normally wouldn't even look at this, but you were pissing me off so much. So I just wanted to look at your likes on a video you did last week, and it had like 3,000 views. And for 40,000, almost 40,000 followers on YouTube, you had 151 likes. And I just happen to have, you know, when I go to my page, I see my last video. And at that time, it was like 122 on a video with like less than 1,000 likes or with less than 1,000 views. And again, this is just such, you think you're so much better than everybody. But given the big disparity of, I don't even have 1,000 followers. And it was just happened to be a good, I'm not saying I'm anything special because I'm not. I'm not saying that. I'm not special. But the point is, John, you are, again, you convince yourself of the most ridiculous things that are not true. Oops. Where'd you go?
I want no social media. I am done. You will never see me here again. I know I said it a million times, but fuck everybody. fuck everybody.
More than a million times.
And I sat here and listened to everybody talk about me every fucking day still, and I wasn't even going live. So it's cool.
All right, I'm gonna let it play for a sec, guys. I'm gonna go. It's really hot, so I'm gonna go give them their 4 o'clock, or no, it's 3:45. I'm gonna go give them their watermelon real quick, and I'm gonna let this play. Let me make sure.
Sophie, why don't you get your fat fucking ass up here? And oh, I'm sorry. Are you too busy neglecting your fucking dogs that you're breeding illegally for money? Hi.
Hi.
Jules is back. Hey, sweetie. I need to say Jules because this is my last live. So,
but like I did want to add in the chat though, let's not forget that the whole conversation with Sophie and all of this with Sophie started because she came to you, take my wrench, and you're like, wait a minute. And so it was a conversation that she came to you with, and then she ghosted you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me pull it up. Hold on. I got it right here.
He brought it up, and then she ghosted you. So that's why everybody's like, oh, I deserve my time. I did da 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 da. But you started the conflict. And once again, this is supposed to be somebody that you said you loved. It's not just a regular friend. That's what everybody else is acting like. It wasn't a regular friend. She supposedly was John's ride or die. She had into his StreamYard. Like, what the fuck? And it is true because as much as like I am kind of cringing when you're putting the family stuff because I wouldn't.
It's what about my family?
It's no different. It is no different. Oh my goodness, I smeared my makeup.
So I don't have kids. So like, but like I don't have kids, right? You don't have kids, Jules.
Right.
So since I don't have kids, they go after Cody's sick, dying fucking mother with cancer. Cody, not even on the internet. His.
No, it's that is just horrible. And honestly, she has brought her husband up a lot. Her husband has been in the background on streams just like Cody is. So you know what I'm saying? It's really not that much difference. And now she's saying that her husband is the one that says that she can't play with you anymore.
But then she talks every day about me morning, noon, and night.
And that, you know, I would not be saying the harsh things that John's saying, but you guys, what did you think he was going to do? What did you really think John's reaction was going to be to this kind of stuff? You're a failure. You're always going to be a failure.
Content.
And let's not forget that she did not, when she said the failure stuff, she did not know if you were okay after you ended that one stream.
Nope.
So here you are calling him a failure, knowing that could be.
She said I did this. He said I did this to my arm like that when like I was live on a drunk rant. No, nothing like. She is so evil and fucking twisted, like, you know. And the sad part is you cut one person's head off like Maria's because Maria's done. She's done.
It's
Maria's done. You cut off Maria's head and then Sophie's head grows right back up in it. And that's how this works.
Yeah, it surely does seem like that.
It is.
I just don't believe that you could, those are some really harsh words for somebody that loved you just a couple weeks ago because she kept saying how much she loved you.
But then she just said, oh, I paid him for a year. I haven't been around John in a year. What am I? Did I get sucked into some time vortex? What? Sophie was on my live while I was down south. She didn't mind it then.
No, and he made it very clear in that live when he was going down south that he drew the line with Deadly because it was just a mess he didn't want any part of. Just like I said, I don't want anything to do with him. I don't want anything to do with Kim. One thing I know for certain is they're both.
So Jules is up. You're so close. All right, let me go ahead and play. Ugh. So, yeah, just Jules, I guess, needs to get on panel because the shit stirring in the comments isn't enough.
Messy. And I don't want any part of that. I don't want any part of the mess because that's how we get into these predicaments. Messy people. And why wouldn't John not want him around? Hey, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful, Jules.
It's the last hurrah here, so
I know. And I figured that if it's going to be the last hurrah, you need to have the stud of YouTube and the stud B up here on your panel. So here I am. And
Celia, she clearly started the conversation about the Britters and Brittany and him being on the panel. She started all that, take my wrench, and then she decides, no, I don't want to talk anymore. She started it, and then she's like, I don't want to talk anymore.
Yeah,
so of course he's going to be upset.
And then she was saying, oh, it's got to do with Britters. It had everything to do with her, but then you forgot the next day. Let me see here.
Oh, yes.
There you go.
He is.
Do we still have the text messages between her and I so I can show everybody that she actually does?
Just say that research comment. That's ridiculous.
Do your research? What?
He doesn't need to do research into the community bullshit. You know what I mean?
Do research into how much you hate Brittany, but the next day you like her? What? What research do I have to fucking do here? Oh my God, I hate her so much. I hate her so fucking much, man.
But yeah, take my wrench and started it and then ghosted him. So that is how it started. It's not like John started the conversation with her. She started it with him and then she ghosted him. And then he was just like, what the fuck?
See, and that's what she did with me. She started a conversation with me, telling me Johnny Mac's mad at me. And That's what she does. She starts the conversation and then she goes and tells everybody else.
Oh, where's Johnny? Let's invite him up. Let's get Johnny Mac up here. How are you?
Is that Drazo?
Yeah, it's Drazo.
What's up, kiddo? Thank you.
I think I'm going to save you guys and put this behind the screen so you don't have to watch him eat. I don't know who in his life is lying to him. Stud of YouTube. Man.
Thank you. No, I look like shit. Thank you for everything, and also for having our back, because you know what's right is right and wrong is fucking wrong.
Exactly.
And shit gets fucking wrong here on this damn YouTube shit, and this is BS. This is insane BS.
She went live and she did one response to it. Like, I can't, but for her doing the 8-hour response, 6 hours and then 2 hours or whatever the hell it was, that really wasn't what you do to somebody that was just your friend and that you loved. The things that you said, Sophie, that was some animosity that you've been building for a very long time. And it was very evident. You don't just all of a sudden come up with that stuff. That is something that you've been harboring. And so it makes people.
Samesies. He couldn't just let her go. You can't, again, you guys even hear yourself? You can't just stop being friends with JY. Oh my Lord.
I wonder, were you ever a friend to begin with?
Nope.
Never.
I can tell you that her and I had a conversation and she told me that she was going to stop going on panel with John, and that was after John was on her panel and went off on her. That was back in December or November. True story.
Right.
And I didn't want to tell you the truth because I knew that you had her as a witness for the court thing.
Even Reddit said her part 2 video was vile.
And my stone cold haters on Reddit said that it was vile. For them to say that.
That I didn't see that. And I'm assuming they're talking about the 90 Days on Crack. I take a look at it sometimes. I did not see them saying it was vile. I saw them calling your ass out, John, because you're in there trying to, again, no, you're all wrong. And let me tell you why you're wrong. I'm the victim. And what she did was wrong. I can say it. I can say horrible things. They can't. You fucking lies.
It just shows that Sophie was fake. That is the only thing that proves, is that it wasn't that she's standing up for herself. It's the fact that she was fake all along.
Mm-hmm.
And it was
and the thing is, Cody doesn't even care about his balls being shown. It's Sean who's like, what?
No, thank goodness Cody is taking it well. He's taking it much better than most would.
Well,
but how does that
trust me, you guys don't know
you,
shit behind the damn scenes, okay? Just because I'm not flipping out like everybody does on fucking YouTube.
If anyone thinks Cody's happy about this, you are stupid as fucking Sophie.
Right.
Like, you know, he's putting on a brave front, but like, you know.
Trust me, I don't mind showing my shit out there because I'm very well gifted and blessed. Trust me.
And it's like,
that's not a picture that obviously I want.
That's another thing that I think is completely, I think he needed new tires, and it just was a better narrative. There was never any, again, if you're going to say all your tires are slashed, you would absolutely be showing the receipts for that. But again, this is what he does. I'm not surprised.
Want people just to like look at and judge. So yeah.
And for Sophie saying, well, I'm not Cody's testicles. They're not oozing. Fuck you, you fucking fat cunt. You fucking meth riddled fat fucking piece of shit, bitch.
I don't know. I don't think that she's doing that, but I do believe that there's something not right in her life because she keeps trying to replace things. Like, you know, she keeps putting these big shiny things, like, you know, like 2 new dogs, new this, new that, blah, 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 blah.
New car, new hair, new this. Like, that grifting game might be is pretty strong there.
Because Jules is the end all be all of how to take care of animals. Again, I'm sorry, I always say it again because I know I say it so many freaking times, but the only way to take care of animals is the way that Jules would. And I'm sure I would get shit too, that I should have my chickens in my bathroom because they could absolutely get taken by a hawk. And, you know, I would get, you know, drugged forever if that happens. But anyway, I forgot where I was going with that.
So you let them rubbed off on her drug. I guess that's what happened.
Oof.
But yeah, that's how unlike I am. I can't make up any decisions. I'm scared to death to buy a new computer. It's a big purchase, and I'm not good with big purchases. I'm not. Other people can do it at the drop of the hat, not me. I get nervous, and then the anxiety takes over. And I've only gone to 2 places so far, and I stopped because I got sick. Whatever. Anyway.
My neighbor's car is worth more money than Sophie's house. Right, just right there, the Navigator, right in the driveway. That's worth more money than Sophie's fucking house.
That is true.
But she's living the good.
Bye.
Hold on. I make sure it's still. I think I got to add it back. Yeah, I had it. I forgot to load. Well, I had it loaded and I needed more space. So I took it out because, yeah, we're going to be playing that.
Anyone ever seen He-Man?
Mm-hmm.
We're all of the same age. We all know who fucking He-Man is. That fucking asshole is Skeletor.
Yeah. Okay.
His fucking skin. I can't even. It's sucking in cheeks.
It's stuck in his face.
God.
All you see is bone.
It's
not
it's
bad,
bones,
just-
Cindy. Cindy, it's
They-
bones.
I don't know. I think that they did, but I don't understand all.
Again, and to people in your that are friends with John, how do you not think he's going to talk about your husband the way you look? And Mod 148 comes up and says some horrific things too. Boy, they just want to get in all their digs while they can.
People thinking that people are jealous of them, because I assure you, I'm not jealous of anybody. I mean,
Not jealous of not one damn person. Jealous? Jealous.
Jealous of what?
Jealous. Right. Thank you.
no,
Thank you.
I love
brother.
my
Thank you.
dollar
Jealous
stores
of
and
what?
Oscars and whatnot.
I mean, what does he have that we need to be
Jealous of this? Look at Skeletor. Jealous of what? What am I jealous of?
It's happening.
What dilated fucking look?
Right.
Jealous of that? Look.
John, you have Johnny Mac blocked?
No, never.
Double check. He said he can't get him.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Johnny, I'll send you the link. Hold on. Johnny should not be blocked.
down,
ever.
Johnny Mac.
Yeah, he never. No, I would never have blocked Johnny.
Yeah, no,
never.
I asked him before. I'm like, did you block these people?
Honestly, I think that's why she's there with a broom, cleaning up. She realizes that he's going to be gone for a while. All these subs are going to want to go somewhere. Grab them while you can. Get it while it's fresh. You don't want them to drift off to other things. Just come stay with me for a while until John comes back. You're a hive member.
Oh, Johnny, let's just do a free for fucking all. It's the last fucking hurrah. Let's just fucking do it. Or should I put my ads on every fucking 1.5 minutes like Siwa? You watch Siwa's live? Oh, hi, I'm Siwa Moon.
Ad.
Have you ever had a Pokemon addiction?
The intro's not even over yet, and you've got like 5 ads.
You can't even play your fucking intro, and you got a fucking ad 10 seconds into it.
I love being bargain jewels and being without the ads. People enjoy that about my stream.
Hold on, I gotta get Johnny the link.
Guys,
Wait,
I
let me-
pay for premium YouTube, so I can't imagine.
Wait, we're
I can't
drifters.
imagine.
So
Ironically, John, just when I turned on your live last night, the same thing happened. I didn't even get to start watching anything before an ad plays. So, you know.
but drifters. Oh, well, we're both.
We're grifters,
We're grifters. We're grifters.
bifters, hifters,
We're a grifter, a drifter, a picker, a fucker, a
Right.
on, a hope, and a king. We were upside down and over the ground.
So don't forget our Cash App, guys, because we're
Each
grifters,
time I
grifters,
wake
grifters.
myself, get
I don't see him in the chat.
No, he's good.
Why
Is he
don't
in
I
the
see him
chat?
No,
No,
he's not in the chat. I
not
guess.
yet.
I thought they were talking about him.
I
in
haven't
the
set the
chat.
members. Maybe he's not a member.
Oh, was it set to members? I thought you switched it.
Oh,
No,
I thought you
it's
opened it
members.
up.
You told me that you were
Oh, members to comment.
let me send him. Let me
Hey,
send,
but we've got the low deadly tier. 99 cents.
Huh?
But yeah,
Yeah,
it didn't have to. What if she really and truly cared about you? She should have responded the next time, whatever, and then been done with it and been like, I cherished. I was really his friend. I'm not going to do what he did. Da, 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 da. But what she did is she matched you.
John, send back the
I did.
StreamYard invite.
I did.
Oh, okay.
I'm not watching you eat. You, no stud of YouTube.
Oh, account or whatever. But yeah, I well not on my stock account.
Hi, Velvet. Hi, Tila.
Hold on. Let me see where I'm going to go next.
But yeah, I'm a bargain kind of gal. So guys, yes, over to my stream we don't, like the other ones, they see ads all the time. The funny thing is how see what keeps the ads up until people give her enough money.
I wonder.
Pay me money and I'll take the ads. That's kind of blackmail. That's YouTube blackmail if I've ever heard it. Ooh, Ruth Ann, 27 months of love.
John, what are we gonna do without you when you're gone?
Well, John's in the bathroom right now. He had to.
Oh,
He had to
Cody, what are we gonna do without you when you're gone?
I don't know. I guess you're just gonna have to get T-shirts and wear them just like other people do. Get skin suits. Then you can see me every day. Or just blow up my nuts that I guess are getting bigger and bigger. I guess so.
What if
Oh.
you want on a mask?
I'm not.
I mean, why not like a Cody suit? Like they make Care Bear suits, so why not make a Cody suit?
Cody.
So Lavender Lady, do you have a bad complexion? Is that why you're getting the mighty patch for pimples?
I'm waiting for someone to get Cody's ball skin suit and have their head. Cooch, are you out there? Make your head a mask. Sorry, I was eating a bar, but I've totally lost my I've lost my appetite.
Just curious.
I text Johnny, letting him know that he sent him the invite. So I don't know.
They're going to bring Johnny back.
And then Siwa's gonna fire back. We are all
Well,
stuck.
no, see what you're
You know
saying.
we are?
See what does not fire back.
I still don't know how you followers of Siwa can do it. It's always the same thing. I mean, I would do it, but it would probably startle you guys. But that anger, and especially on 1.5, and don't even try going to 2, because it's just legit screaming, angry talk. Just it's always angry. You never even like. There's not. Why? It's not that serious.
Siwa is afraid of bro.
No, Siwa fired back at Jules.
Yeah, she tries to come back at me because she knows I don't listen to streams that are about me. So that's what she does. She comes at me instead of bro.
So you keep taking the lotus flowers. That's what this is.
Johnny Mac's gonna be backstage in a minute. Look out for him.
This is it. This
Yeah,
is
I know, Sheila. That's the thing. Is like, do you wonder why?
Fact.
Can John be? Yes, I'm reactive too. You know what I mean? It's really hard to navigate this stuff until you're in the shoes, and that is the fact. When you are in these shoes and you know it, then you can judge. Because until then, until your life has been violated.
And what the fuck? What happened to Sophie? That her life has been so violated. The only thing I know is that Debbie found her son Mateo and fuck with him, but she's okay with it. So,
as you just doxed her son, you dumb ass.
and here's Johnny. What's up, Johnny?
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Here's Johnny.
No. I'm just gonna go through this. We got to get 2 places. All right, where's my
oh, it's about me. But somebody was posting a video of that dog laughing, and they said, "Anybody remind you? Is that me?" Because I totally remind.
Oh my god!
And you know what, Kendra, that is the problem. And you know what? She thinks that I'm one of these accounts that hated her on Reddit.
So Kendra came back for this fallout, and so Kendra was in JJ and SQC's chat yesterday, and they were starting to drink earlier in the afternoon during the live, and of course John comes up. I'm sure everybody just really started drinking, and then after their live and John's live, Kendra goes live and apparently was quite drunk and was playing John's content while he was live, which is supposed to be a no-no. But the last I saw, she got herself kicked out of her own live, which I've done as well. But it probably can't, it's harder to get back to if you're drunk. But anyway, so they're going to rail on. I haven't heard this part before.
Kendra, what?
Is she live? Am I losing?
It's the man haters club. It's like the little rascals man haters.
All right,
club.
everybody.
Let's go to my house.
There's my
Come to
channel.
my house.
There's where I'll be. Everybody sub up. Let's build John subs.
She's very proud of herself. What is going on?
Oh my god!
And you know what, Kendra, that is the problem. And you know what? She thinks that I'm one of these accounts that hated her on Reddit. Kendra, I'm nobody on Reddit.
Right.
I do not comment on Reddit.
Oh, please.
Jules, Kendra is someone that she's so unimportant that you say Ken and then forget the rest of her name. Ken, who, what, huh? That's how important this person is. Ken, who? Huh? Yeah, no. Sorry, no.
As I just cram a bar into my face, PMR. I usually never eat, and I did eat before. It just, I think I'm burning more calories talking so much.
It's like when John found out who Muzz was. He goes, "What the fuck is a Muzz?"
Oh, her name's Robin. What's her last name? Since I'm deleting my channel, you want to know who Muzz is? I'll give you all her deets.
She makes
she like.
What happened? I don't really care for Johnny Mac. I'm gonna just go. When I first started taking time stamps, was about here.
Put up on the scene like she's been around for fucking years. You are all fucking newbies, assholes.
Oh, wait.
Like me and Jules have been around for years. You care for? I really. really do care for Cindy, and that's why I kept talking to Cindy on the live. I'm like, Cindy, you know, and it is what it is. Like, but the only person I will not say anything bad about is Cindy, and that whole and it's this person who's like coming up on the scene like she's been around for fucking years. You are all fucking newbies, assholes.
So you're
like
not
me and Jules have been around for years, and I've been around the longest. You all.
In case you didn't know, that means that whatever you have to say doesn't count. Whatever you're feeling, it doesn't count. You're not as important as John and what's her head.
Circulate me. I'm the fucking sun. You all orbit. That's the fucking truth.
What does that make us?
I am the big shot.
You ain't got fucking dick. I am the big shot.
Assholes.
Ow.
And Jules, I was laughing. Like,
I'm
I
Nina.
was listening to your live earlier. And when you were saying like me and Jonathan said horrible things about each other, and I was trying to think of like horrible things I said about you, Jules, and then I started laughing. And I think you can laugh at this too, but my favorite horrible thing I said about Jules is that she had the Section 8 squirrels. I'm sorry. I go ahead.
Yeah, no, everybody got the Section 8 squirrel.
I'm at 137. I'm gonna come back, but I mean, I've heard, and maybe it's
Everybody
just,
for years. Oh, and then
maybe it's just people joking, but I've heard like she has 12 filters on, and I could believe that. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to
That
it.
is true. That is true. But she's living the good life. Okay. With your fucking crack-riddled fucking husband. Okay. And you want to talk about my husband? You want to talk about my fucking husband and his testicles? Oh, no, bitch.
I finally saw a picture of him.
I'm not married to fucking Skeletor. Sorry.
Yeah, he's
Skeletor. He's fucking Skeletor. Has anyone ever seen He-Man?
Mm-hmm.
We're all of the same age. We all know who fucking He-Man is.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll go back to where I was. We're only an hour and 30 minutes in. Where's my next? So yeah, we have on panel Johnny Mac, Mod 148 comes up. We still have this Drazo and Jules. Let me see where we were. Let's just go there.
I got Section 8 squirrels.
I
My poor
remember the squirrels.
underprivileged.
By the way, Johnny, hi, good to see you. Hey, Drazo.
What's up, sweetheart?
And it is what it is. You know, you guys, John, we're a bit of the warriors. We've been in these.
But we can laugh about it now, but like, of all things I said about Jules, my favorite thing was the Section 8 squirrels, I have to say. Like, I thought I was really on fire that night.
Yeah, no, that was a good one. Hey, look, do you see what's coming in through the window? You guys, it's almost like Jesus is coming in through the window. Look at that. There's a big starburst of Jesus coming in the window. But no, I can't remember that live, but that was a funny one. I think I
can't respond or I'll get kicked out to the person that texted me.
I was on IG watching it with
Somebody
everybody else.
texted me and I'm just saying I got it. I'll get kicked out if I respond to it.
You guys, was that the night that I distracted him when he was posting the picture of Brooke's black eyes? Because I remember one day I started talking on your community tab or whatever to distract you.
Yeah, that's another thing John does and can't understand why people do things back. Posting people's DV pictures and to music and then sings to it. I mean, you really had a fun time with Brooke's DV pics.
I threw myself under the bus. I don't know if that was the night or not because I was like, oh, no.
Yeah,
who did that? Him?
I don't have this out, do I? Good. He's showing Brooke right now. Such an asshole. I don't know why they're so. You're such a dick. Why are they doing this stuff to me?
This is Jesus right now. Pick me up and carry me through the sand with the one set of fucking footprints is what's happening right here.
I love that. Footprints in the
but you use the F word when you're speaking.
Yeah, don't
Jesus knows I like to say fuck, so he's cool with it.
I know, but not with footprints in the sand. That's my favorite.
Me and Jesus had a chat. He said, "Yo, John, what's up?" I said, "What's up, G?" And he's like, "I'm gonna carry you on the fucking sand."
He said, "What up, G?"
He said, "I did." Like, we were very intimate in this conversation, so. Felt so fucking good doing it.
And I called your mouth because I fucked your mouth and you ate my asshole.
Clark, little did you know you had
So there you go.
I called John.
Okay. Now we're going to hear a little bit about what happened to the Nutcracker guys. Because he didn't just break it. They had to defile it first.
The phone. I said, "Oh, he has a camera in the fucking Nutcracker that's sitting in a fucking Tupperware thing with the rest of the thing, so he's watching it." Oh, okay.
Because someone had said that there was a camera inside the Nutcracker. Okay.
Let me go ahead. I found the Nutcracker, pulled it out of the fucking box,
Put his dick in it.
brought it into the fucking living
And you
room.
wonder why you got a damn
Wait a
kiss,
minute.
Cody.
I
What the
propped
fuck?
it up against the couch and I put my dick in its mouth with my nuts all up in its eyes and took pictures of it. And then I turned around and I also made it eat my asshole too and took pictures of that too. So you saw my asshole that you were eating and you were sucking my dick. So there you go. And then you know what? It made great hamburgers and hot dogs the next night.
Yeah, we use it as kindling for the barbecue.
Maybe that's where the cyst came from.
That's what I said. And you wonder why you got a damn cyst, Cody.
No, wow, this was way before that, but whatever. It was way before that.
Oh my God. That's hot.
And like, Clark, you were being such a fucking little cunt. Like, you were like, "I'm taking that tongue." So I cooched the fuck out of your Nutcracker. I went, "Oh, man, it felt so fucking good doing it."
And I called your bluff because I fucked your mouth and you ate my asshole.
Clark, little did you know you had that bonus. Clark, you have gotten a good show. Yeah,
Clark, you
that was
ate
worth
Cody's
every penny.
asshole and you didn't even know it.
Clark, they need another Nutcracker before they move.
Oh my
Minus
God.
the camera.
Which one are you talking about, Christoph? Is the mod lady still sticking by him? I mean, you've got Bottom Bitch Mod 148. You see, Mod, I don't call you names, and I heard you calling me Eeyore again last night, and Brillo Pad, and I don't think I've ever called you FBJ, but whatever. Whatever, it's fine. What was I going with this? Oh, but Wicked also comes up for, again, this is the goodbye tour, and I got to start getting through it quicker. Goodbye tour. So Wicked, of course, comes up. Brooklyn comes up. And we obviously already have Jules and Maud's already up. And Geneva. Oh, wait. Who is that one right there? I'm forgetting. Hold on. Let me go look at it.
And Clark is like, oh, I'm watching them. And then I'm like, oh.
Johnny Mag. And then Sly and D come up to end the show.
Are you? And then I felt, listen, I love breaking shit.
Well, wait a minute. First of all, John didn't even know. John texted me, and I was like, you know what? Oh,
and again, don't forget Jesus is right here next to me. So I'm sorry. I got Jesus.
John wasn't even here at that. And I got the text, and I said, are you fucking kidding me? And he goes, nope. And I said, oh, okay. I went through all the storage bins, found that damn nutcracker, propped it up, put my dick in its fucking mouth, I put my nuts in its fucking mouth, and I was sitting there making like little laughy things, like with a little fucking
breaking news, Cody Yates fucks nutcrackers. Watch, that's gonna be the thing tomorrow.
Shove it right up in my fucking asshole. I said,
now it's your asshole.
Now it's going.
Can I address something, guys? Can I address something?
Please.
So somebody, I'm going to address JJ literally, specifically. Because,
Speak, boy.
Okay, so I'm reading the chat over there. Fuck us all. Things
Wait,
like
they're
that.
still live?
Yeah. So
I thought Penta was going live and taking my views.
Let me explain something, JJ. Let me explain something, JJ. You say you support me, and you're my friend, but yet you sit with a wrench in Sophie's chat doing hate streams, talking about me day in and day out, and I haven't said a word for months. So you say it's all the same in these communities, yet you sit in her chat with a wrench while she says hateful, nasty things about me and everybody else every single day. Maybe it's where you go, JJ, and not, where everything that's going on YouTube. Maybe it's the people you're around, like Sophie, the hateful shit that she says every day. That's maybe what you're referring to. You're blinded by that. I did not.
By the way, Jesus agrees with you, Johnny.
She's doing it to get a reaction.
Just saying, Jesus agrees. Johnny, keep going.
Well, I mean, how can you say that you're friends or you're cool with somebody? Oh, I'll never say anything about you. But yeah, it kind of, you're condoning somebody. If you're wrenched up and you're sitting in there contributing to a chat where somebody's being ripped apart, you cannot say, well, I didn't say anything. You're a part of it. The end. You cannot get around that. That's why I stopped going into all hate streams. Period. Right. It's like you whatever. Yeah,
okay, whatever. Maria, do you want me to discuss this? All right, I'm gonna get something together for you guys, but we're gonna listen to this for a second. Yeah, okay. You're fine with me talking about it, obviously, because you're sending it to me. Let me make sure, though, that you're okay with me talking about it. Okay. All right. I got it. Okay. You know how John the other night, and if we weren't already so far down this road, I would switch gears and go cover it. But I'm just going to give you a high level, and I'm sure it'll be covered in more details later. When John, there was a hearing that he knew nothing about. And then he said that essentially the RO against him was dismissed and that the death threats were inadmissible. In other words, he was implying that the judge just, willy-nilly, damn, my arm went flying. It went willy-nilly away because the judge, sees right through Maria and she's such a bad person. And no. So what happened was, and she said it's okay to say this, it had gotten dismissed because of a technicality. So legally, John's RO was still active against Maria's, but 90 days or 120 days, I forget which it was, I think it was 3 months, 90 days. You have to have a signature for that in receipt of an RO. John never signed his, never signed it. So when Maria went to court that day, the judge had said, yeah, you know what? Even if we met on August 30th and I wanted to give him an RO so that he can't bother you, it wouldn't able to happen because he never signed it. It would have been dismissed then as well. So in a way, it's good that it was caught early and that she can refile. And that's why John is not answering the door as well. Was it a strategy that his lawyer was holding in his back pocket? I kind of am inclined to think that. To me, a lawyer should absolutely make sure, both sides, that it was signed before the actual hearing start. So that came out that it was not signed. It's interesting that it came out after the death threats. That's why I'm inclined to think that the attorney was holding in his back pocket in case it went wrong. So, and Maria, if you want to come up and talk about it in more detail, let me know. I'll drop the link if you're still listening. Let me see if you are. Am I? No. Let me play this for a second while I catch up on other things.
That's hypocrisy, JJ. That is hypocrisy. Just say.
Well, fucking Sophie is like, cash grab. That's Sophie's new word, cash grab. Like, JJ offered us money. She offered us to get hotel rooms, hotel rooms, and I said no to her.
Mom.
I said no to her
That was
because I didn't want
very
people
kind
thinking
of
this
her
was a
to
cash
offer.
grab.
And
That was so genuine.
John, you said no to me too because I said
I did.
anything.
And he's my brother.
JJ reached out to me about
No,
that.
no, Steven, say that again one more time.
I had text you, and I said, if you need any money during your trip, let me know, and I'll send it over to you.
And I said,
you told me that too, Drazo.
You said no. And I even
Okay, this whole point was because yesterday in JJ's live, she was discussing how this was before John even came on panel, and even before I saw him in the chat. She was talking about how she, or maybe it was in Sophie's. Actually, I might be getting confused. Doesn't matter. Sophie was saying that she had offered John that she lives in Florida. And she was on vacation, but still offering to help. In other words, if you want to see your mom, John, I'll help you with a hotel. I'll help you. Of course, I know lots of police. It was all that stuff. She made an offer to help, and he never acknowledged it. And they were like going back and forth on why that could be. Was he not in Florida? Was that not his intent? And all that. And that's what they're talking about now. And John's trying to say, see, if it was just a cash grab, I would have just taken the money. But I distinctly remember JJ saying, well, I wouldn't have given you the cash. She actually said this to John yesterday. I would have paid for the hotel. So again, John, you think you're making a point, but you're not.
Cash grab, right, Sophie?
I was talking to Julie, and
Yeah, he told me the same thing. If you needed anything, any money or anything, to let him know.
But we're all going right. Oh, I think Georgie has got the anointing on him. Jesus is taking over Georgie. Jesus has come back, and now it's Georgie. Look at him. Oh,
Johnny, and we were nothing but friends with JJ. Trying to talk to her. And,
Yep.
Letting her know our side, and then she took it as if we were trying to coerce her away from.
And
but if I was looking for money,
that's a good point. Yeah, I don't want the drama, but yeah, I hid it because they were showing Brooke, and I believe it was her child, and perhaps Brooke's husband and Brooke, mugshots or whatever they are. Again, yeah. They've sat on panel. All these people have sat on panel. Why all this nonsense?
Money and doing cash grabs, I would have taken JJ up on her offer. I would have. It's not about that. But then Sophie wants to go a cash grab. Sophie, your whole fucking criminal life is a cash grab. You fucking junkie.
Hey, Julie, we need $50,000 because you're a madame.
I
and what happened to the whistlets, Sophie?
You know what?
What happened to the whistlets, Sophie? You want to see something? Let me break this.
No.
Wait, what did you just break?
The whistlets got coached.
Oh,
there we go.
Sophie, fucking.
Here you go. This is what John does with gifts you've either made or bought for him.
Life is a cash grab. You fucking junkie.
Hey, Julie, we need $50,000 because you're a madame.
And what happened to the whistlets, Sophie?
You know what?
What happened to the whistlets, Sophie? You want to see something? Let me break this.
No.
Wait, what did you just break?
The whistlets got coached.
Oh.
There you go.
There we go.
Those bullshit wristlets. Oh, guys, I'm doing wristlets for
Those
everybody.
wristlets were garbage.
Her fucking summer camp bullshit. Fucking.
Do you guys not see? Why would you send him anything? This is how he really feels about stuff that you took time to make. He did it to Cooch's owl that she was a bedazzled or whatever, took 40 hours in a bracelet. It doesn't take 40 hours, but it does take time and effort and consideration. And he can't even appreciate, even though you're not friends anymore. It's just that should tell you everything you need to know about John right there. You guys in the comments laughing. Oh, it's funny. Funny.
And beat a wristlet. So there you go.
I mean, they were really
I had to
nice.
break
They're
something.
heavy. I took it off because it was just
Why not?
heavy.
It's your last stream.
It is.
But
Oh, I got
but
beads all over the fucking house.
I
now.
loved my bracelet
That
with
was smart.
varnish.
Sorry,
no,
Cody.
it was, you know,
But that's my fault because I have that skin.
This here?
But it was
Sorry, when I was talking earlier about the thing, I'm looking at actual, receipts. And the reason that it's being filed is for failure to effect service. Respondent has not been served and 120 days have passed since the filing of the petition. And this is filed with the court June either 1st or 11th, 2024. Again, John is a liar. He knows damn well because he's not answering the door. And he puts out all this other stuff, all this incorrect info, and people buy it. That's why, I normally keep my mouth shut about legal stuff and just let it play out. This is taking way too long.
Was pretty. She used nice beads, but like I said, it's so heavy, and it was fun for a little bit, but then I messed with it too much, and so I just had to take it off.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna mute.
So it's been off for
Like
quite
we're
a while.
fucking 14. Oh, you
Where did
get
Clark
my
go? I think
wristlets. I
Clark's
do them my
here.
beans. Yeah, okay.
We need Clark to come up.
Did Cody's dick in the nutcracker mouth scare you, Clark? Come back.
Clark, you just witnessed another
It
coochie.
didn't fit, but
Jules, how Clark to come up?
the whole head was covered.
Jules,
And now Cooch and Sophie are fighting for like biggest John Yates hater now. Get the fuck out of here.
That's what's going to be funny is they're going to be tripping over themselves trying to be the first one to cover you.
Jules, can you hear me? Tell Clark
Yeah.
to come up.
Oh, he's not
Nope.
coming up. Clark, come up.
We
He's
need
still
Clark.
listening. Everybody needs Clark, but he's mine.
No, Clark's gonna come up with the
He is
first
yours, but we still need him.
Clark's gonna come up with
Why does everybody want my dick in their mouth? I don't understand
I don't
it.
know. That'll be a clip.
Like, I don't understand. Okay, listen, like, I'm a big boy. I was blessed. I'm a southern boy. I don't care, but y'all don't have to have it in your mouth. There's other people out there.
I married him.
I
That's my
want
prize,
you to
not yours.
Jesus, I don't understand it.
For years, I think she was saying.
Yeah,
And again,
she was
you were no
really
peach either, but
Definitely
it just,
holding
I
it
don't
in.
know. It was just,
She was saving that up. You can tell.
yeah, it seemed like it was
Yeah.
coming on for a long time. For sure.
And
That was
she's
not
the one who
just-
started the argument of take my wrench. And then when you were going back and forth with her, and then she stopped responding.
Let's see what I have here on the overlay. It's my last slide. Let's see what I have here on the overlay. Let's see what I got here. What's this? Oh, that's Lita. Fuck her and her fucking
Come on, guys. Don't
sideways
forget, don't
ass.
forget,
Let me
we're-
see. What's this?
We're cash grabbers. So
Oh, ha,
Big Pal,
Jules.
Big Mo, the cash
Clark's
apps.
about to
Come
walk
on,
for
guys,
dinner. Go for dinner. Oh my goodness.
Jules, you're gonna have to repurpose that for Sophie now. Don't forget the hair extensions and the dogs that are dying from overneglect.
So John's
Mom's house is now.
John's starting to clean out old stuff. And of course, he's going to go over a lot of it. I'm going to get through some of it. Have a good time, Maria. And Sweets, if you're listening, congratulations.
On Maria's chat again, and they're fine.
Yeah, they're besties again.
Wait.
So Debbie Chavez is now in Maria's chat again. No, Maria.
Well, I did see Debbie come into my live last week, and it was one of those where I was shocked because I have not seen her in 6 months, and I only saw her say hello. I did not see her. Of course, I missed a lot of comments that live, but again, in John's alcohol mind, we're besties.
Is done.
He's already
Maria,
done.
you already got problems coming, girl.
And he's already, the lawyer has everything.
Julie, if you're believing John, then no, she doesn't.
I'm not worried at all.
Well,
Oh,
no,
you
just
keep it
like
to
Velvet,
yourself.
the dog literally got out and she wasn't even home, so she's helpless for Lindsay.
It is.
She came on my live. I believe that when Vol came on my, she was really trying to do the right thing, and I think that
Vault, he gives you so much grace, though. You know what? Don't kick a gift horse in the mouth. Take it. But he truly is playing this game, and I think he's just doing psychological warfare, trying to get us to turn, and that you're a rake-in or whatever, which I do not believe, John. So good try. You're not very good at it.
as much as I
Honey, you have a special place for Cooch in your heart.
Are you being serious,
me?
Miss Catherine?
Never bothered me. Never. I mean, same.
Oh wait, Vault has been around.
I know, Miss Catherine. What's the John? Before we find out, we got to make sure for you.
Funny
Fire.
thing
Well,
ever when I
fire.
showed Johnny a picture of Cooch live, and he's like, "Ooh,
Because right now he's in the moment where he could just pop up anything.
Pizza? What the fuck,
How
KJ?
is that when she was mad at Dudley for stealing?
Okay, this is the part that I mentioned earlier. Again, Jules is very similar to John. She likes to amp things up. Siwa does the same thing. They don't get the full story, but they'll run in a direction that it should not go.
From a small business.
He says, there.
showed Johnny a picture of Cooch live, and he's like, "Ooh."
Ooh, the pizzas, like, and then JJ dressed up as a pizza. What the fuck,
How
JJ?
is that when she was mad at Dudley for stealing from a small business?
No,
JJ bought a fucking pizza fucking costume. JJ, where you at?
Wait,
How can you buy a fucking pizza costume and then make fun
she
of it?
had that. That had nothing to do with Dudley. She had.
But
she
they
had
were
that for a long
repurposing it for
time.
this reason. And then Sophie and it's
Yes,
just like, oh,
they were making fun of the pizza delivery over there.
When?
And JJ did a stream.
just now.
Again, I went over to the stream when I heard them say this. I rewound. I didn't hear any of that. I could have missed it, but if it was not the, the highlight. So again, just typical bullshit. Nobody goes and looks for themselves. They just believe whatever these two say.
She was making fun of the pizza deliveries?
Yes.
Yeah, she dressed up as a pizza.
Just now.
That's when John went live. John went live because he went over there
No.
and he went up on panel, he said. And
I did.
anyway, yeah, he went to the Haters Club. Busy Blue was over there in JJ's chat.
Oh my God. He is such
Yes.
a nasty fuck.
Right? Can you
Trying to
believe
get
this?
some content.
Meanwhile, Jolene's been struck. She can't go live for 3 weeks.
Wait, oh, Geneva struck her.
Beaver's
Fucking,
amazing and overstruck
That's not true either. They were live last night, I believe,
strikes.
Wait, she said what? Geneva struck her?
Maria's demonetized, right, Maria?
for reused content, which all of us have gotten. Again, try again. You guys are such liars.
Yep. So good luck getting that back, Maria, because we all know
Yeah, I'm
why
not
it
gonna cry
happened.
about that though, because it seems like it's happening to everybody. So knock on wood.
Oh, there you go.
It's
Let's
dropping
see
like
here.
flies.
Yeah, I would like not to be a drop to beat.
What's this? What's
so
this?
we'll see how that goes.
Maria Vega.
But I can't say what she said because I tuned these people out. Oh, so she doesn't. It wasn't necessary. She might have been present, but not necessarily. I haven't seen or heard anything. And usually, I mean, if she was talking shit, I think it would be said. Vaults. His Vault's been.
Oh, this is
talking
a picture of
shit.
Maria Vega evading service.
And then they said that you evaded service. Was that
How?
what they're saying?
How
What?
are you evading
How?
service?
When you're the one
I
that
think they were
filed
trying
it.
to say that when the police showed up at your house that day, that they were there. The guy had nothing in his hand.
Hello,
And
my
they-
children. This is Jesus Yates here.
I got to tell you, I have a knockoff one. I was going to do a video. I started it, but I ran out of time of ways to destroy. I was going to help John out and find a way to destroy that Stanley properly. But my first few attempts did not work. So you might still get that.
That wasn't about being served.
That and
Oh, what happened?
they would have left a note. They would have done something.
And they came back. It wasn't for service.
Yeah, and Maria.
They would have left a note. We're trying to serve you. Please answer your door. Yeah. And how long did John drag Maria for not answering the door? And called her all of them. All of them called names and everything else. And here John has not been served in 120 freaking days. You freaking liar and hypocrite.
You know what it's like when they come back and forth for
And look, here's Maria avoiding service. Maria, it's Reagan. I didn't open the door. So when Maria was saying she had no idea about the cops fucking coming, you lying bitch.
Oh,
you knew the whole time.
Same.
Romeo,
What's this here?
Romeo, where are thou?
Romeo, where is my Romeo?
Oh, Sarah Z. Fuck her. Let's see.
I just hung my head out the window and yelled Romeo.
Oh yeah, and Sarah Z hangs out over by Sophie's now.
Hi,
I heard her
Sarah.
say hello to her. What?
Fuck you,
It's just-
Sarah
it's
Z,
just
you
funny.
cunt.
It cracks me up. But Maria is still
And what a dirty cunt she is.
Who? What does that say? What does that say? I
okay,
can't
I
see it.
deserve it. What does that mean?
I don't know. I have no idea what I'm pulling up here. I'm just going through what I have on my overlay.
Going through the greatest hits.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's when the cop came with Reagan.
What did you say his greatest hit?
Let's see.
Yeah, his greatest hits. Going through
Who's this
the-
asshole? I don't even know what I have here. Let me see. Oh, that's Maria's front door. I'm a famous YouTuber.
And what's her name?
Contour bitch.
No, seriously, what's her name?
Contour bitch, Mrs.
No, that's seriously like her name.
I'm a famous YouTuber. Kelly Crawl.
For driving by and doxed yourself, you fat ugly.
So fuck everybody.
Yeah.
Johnny and I, we walked away from a lot of this bullshit because it just got too much.
Yeah.
I deleted my
And-
other channel because my other channel was just based on fucking hate.
Yep.
I
I
found
sure
out
have
this morning I
seen
wasn't
PR.
following you, Drazo.
What's that?
I found out this morning I wasn't even following your new
The other
channel.
channel? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I saw that.
I am now.
I know. I saw. I saw.
Yep,
drop
I'm
it.
happy doing my ghost hunt and stuff, and I'm
No,
You're
and your
good at
channel
it,
is
Johnny.
going to build organically. It's going to content like that. It's going to take a minute, but it's good. I was talking about it on my stream today. I was telling everybody. And I even told John that the
I was saying, well, I quick switched screens because he's muted or he's doxing Cooch, has her address up on the screen. So I don't know what they're either looking through some things on screen. Oh, we're all besties. The minute we all fall out, we're all best. Anybody that falls out with John is now our bestie. And it's gonna rain.
open panel that you have with your wife and that Lynn is really, really engaging. And I mean, there was 30 people in your chat, but you had the equal amount of likes.
Engaged.
You know, and there was people engaging. And so it's going to take a minute, but you're doing good things over there.
You know what I found today on my feed with Johnny's live that he did with Lynn? I got a questionnaire asking about the live. And
I did too.
You got that?
You know who surprised me leaving John that I saw in Sophie's? Criddle. Is it Criddle Lynn? I thought she was a diehard John. That was shocking for me.
Yeah, I got a questionnaire about his live that he did with Lynn.
Yep, I got it too. Asking.
Okay. I'm going to
Right.
go ahead.
Who else is in Rochester?
Cousin Joe.
Oh.
That's why they
Lynn
my husband.
and Lynn.
You want
What's
to hear
this?
something? Oh, look at
Oh, that's what
Be more than
middle name.
Ticks.
You know, last we spoke, we're good, but like I heard the Lynn, and like since this is my last live, one of my favorite lives was is it Lynn or Lynn? Like I like that was a great one.
It really wasn't. That was not funny at all. It's just irritating.
I don't know where her head is at, but it is riddled with ticks. That
Hi,
is for
Cousin
sure.
Joe.
She's been picking ticks
Hey,
out of
Joe.
herself. I don't know if it's her head.
Cousin Joe slash my husband is here.
Is it Lynn or Lynn?
All right, I'm gonna forward you.
She's just doing those.
Horrible. Heidi left. Heidi said, "I'm they're fucking chickens. You fucking."
Here we go.
She's so concerned about her YouTube little bitch who only no calls, messages. Let me read to you what Heidi's sister said about Heidi, since she's a fucking evil cunt too. I know you're good friends with her. She's sick and can't do it for her.
Oh, Coffee loves my company brought up a good point. What will happen to eat?
She'll find someone else to do charts on.
Think of the chickens, John. Chickens. She's got chickens to feed.
There we go.
Well, Heidi is.
Oh, Coffee loves my company brought up a good point. What will happen to E11 starts when you shut down your channel? John, think of the chickens. She's got chickens to feed.
Her fucking indoor fucking chickens. You fucking gross,
How's she
nasty
gonna make
bitch.
money if
At least I don't have a cyst on my balls.
she can't talk about you, John?
She'll find someone else to do charts on.
Think of the chickens, John.
Think of the chickies.
Why are
They're
you,
named after the Golden Girls.
why are you so concerned about my chicken? See, that's the thing. See, Julie, I know that you sit there and screenshot some of my lives. I know you've heard and you've seen videos of the chickens happily living outside. And so this is typical. You guys will never correct anything, even when it's so stupid like this, because you like it messy and saying nasty things. This is what you do. Oh, that hurts so bad that you say I have chickens inside. You know, actually, there's a very well-known count on IG or TikTok of this family that actually has the ducks in at night, and they ain't a chicken, and they walk them in and out, and it's content in and out, and they go out to the yard for the day and live inside. So, I mean, it's not that far. I don't know if you guys heard that. That was some serious thunder. Hold on.
Girls, John. They need you.
This is fucking Heidi's own fucking sister reaching out to me, a stranger, on how horrible. Heidi left. Heidi said, "I'm moving. I got a 6-figure job." Heidi's got a 3-figure job. She's making like $4 an hour.
All right.
Oh no, Brillo Pad Sue has fucking indoor. His biggest question to people is, "Do you want to supersize it?" That's Heidi's.
It's funny because Julie keeps trying to bring them back to me.
You know, fucking threat each day. Oh no, Brillo Pad Sue has fucking indoor chickens that live in her fucking bathroom. Gross, nasty, disgusting. In Florida with the heat. Yuck.
Well, they probably can't stay outside in that heat, right?
Well, ask Sophie's dogs about it. And tell me I still fucking got it. And
Did he say, "Tell me I don't still got it"? Yeah, that's so funny. Dogs being outside. Jesus.
tell me
I mean,
I
if I
still
was in
fucking
Florida,
got
I
it.
would probably, I would build an indoor situation for my chickens. It would not be
No,
in
you
my
did not
house.
just get off the mic.
We're
Oh
telling
my
you,
God, no wonder they're running away because they're too fucking.
Oh my God, Mia Clark, I'm dead. Look at Mia's comment.
20. All right. Now he's showing Cooch's. Whoops, hold on. He's again showing doxing Cooch's family in an effort and showing the baby that it was blurred. And again, you guys had no right. You'd be crying and bitching if it was your family. You'd be out for blood. You would be going even lower. But you guys do it, and it's funny. And it's okay when you do it, but don't dare do it back.
Oh, didn't you like fall in
John,
love
I have
with
to
somebody
drop her
online?
next to you.
Idiots. I'm over this. So everybody else drops down. It's just Drazo up there. Really, don't care. Hold on, but there is one point around here. Play.
Kendra, really? Who the fuck are you?
Kendra's a nobody.
Yeah, they're all nobodies. Sophie's.
Here.
I think so. I'd have to agree with you.
These bitches, like Kendra, really? Who the fuck are you?
Kendra's a nobody.
Yeah, they're all nobodies. Sophie's a nobody.
You know, Kendra's not my favorite person, or Sophie, but again, you think we're all nobodies, but you're somebody, and we're all just desperately trying to cling on to what you have. Oh my God, you are. I can definitely tell they're related.
Maria is a nobody. Like they're all nobodies. Oh my God, I can't with these people with their false sense of security and their unearned confidence. I put my work in.
Have you? Your job consists of sitting on the couch and then bringing up two grandmas to discuss it. So tell me how hard this was. My God.
I did.
Sure did.
And because I did so much work and I had connections to every cast member on 90 Day, I earned this hateful fucking following because I was the go-to for the show for a long time.
My God, there are so many other accounts, you delusional fucking chicken.
Oh, so Wicked, you walked into John's final and last live.
Oh, Wicked, do you want to come up? It's the last live.
He has closed off his IG,
Say
both large
goodbye.
account and small account.
My IG's gone, my Twitter's gone, my TikTok's gone. This is the only social media I have left right now.
Gone.
Which I think
and it's will be gone after this live is done.
I think you should keep it.
There's still a lot left.
I just want to be away. And me and Cody are changing our numbers too.
That
just to really cement the fact that I want nothing to do with this anymore.
Well, you better give me the new fucking number.
Obviously, I'll give it to you. I'm just saying, like, we're changing our numbers. I just want a fucking separation.
Because your sister went and got a new game.
Everybody around you works harder. You can't do your own thumbnails. You can't barely load things. The list of what you can't do is far bigger than your so-called accomplishments, John. Again, you are so delusional that you got to pick yourself up, build yourself up by putting down others that were not important. Fuck, I got 25,000 followers just from making memes. It's not even that hard. And there are way more accounts, way bigger than you, you sad, sad man. You sad, sad man.
Damn fucking phone number, and I didn't have it for months.
Don't care.
I need for me and Cody to be like whole again. And honestly, everyone's saying, "Oh, John, keep it going," but there's no escape from this. There's not. And
did you hear what
I can go live every day and talk content, and they'll say, "But John called someone a cunt 5 years ago, so let's keep roasting." I'm tired.
Yeah.
And it's not worth it. It's just not.
Did you hear what I was talking about yesterday? How I, closed off my channel and, things in the house got better and stuff like that. Did you hear any of that?
No.
So the whole reason
you closed off your other channel, is it back?
No, I got rid of it. It's gone. Because that channel was based on all hate and following nasty people, and I just didn't want it no more. And things were getting, rough in the house, and I didn't realize it until Victoria told me. And off.
I don't care about poor Drazo.
With this, I've had this already. Like, look at.
I already passed it, obviously, but his daughter, very young sounding, wanders into this whole situation why these idiots are up there. And it wasn't like, thankfully they did quiet down, but I don't even know why she was in earshot of this.
The coach, 3 years, she's been running a hate channel on me.
Look how much
And
money
I can't wait to say, fuck all y'all, good luck. Who are you gonna have to next? And Sophie, fuck you the hardest, man. You fucking hillbilly, bunkin' looking fat cunt. You fucking disgusting, trifling, heinous whore. Sophie, you lost your children and you want to fucking talk about shit with me? Like, I wouldn't do digging after what you did. And I don't have every fucking court record on my phone right now.
Not yet.
Ugh.
I got to get moving here.
I heard that she didn't raise her children.
She didn't raise. She was too busy with the fucking needle in the fucking arm. Owed me and Cody a package of the shrooms that her and her husband just got.
Discovery.
Right.
But she's still.
And Sophie told me she drinks before every life.
See, you can see it. I'm going to play that back because you can tell he's freaking lying.
Her husband is on meth all the fucking time, Skeletor.
She's supposed to be in recovery.
Right.
But she's still.
And Sophie told me she drinks before every life.
See?
So
that was a dead giveaway. That look up and yeah, that sounds good. Okay, yeah. I mean, say what you want about Sophie. I don't think she was drunk at her 10:30 a.m. lives. No.
what kind of recovery are you on, Sophie? Is it just the heroin, but you can do every other drug? Because well, I'm good on heroin, but I'm on the Suboxone. And Bliss Chris, you're another addict, right? I saw your comment that you were in NA and all that shit. It just makes sense to me now. All these people saying, you know, it's always the people.
All these people that are around a creator that has originally had a channel dedicated to that. You're surprised that people with the same thing. God, you're so
projecting. Oh, like, you know, well, I'm a drug addict, so John Yates must be one too. I even showed a drug test that I got when I got out of the hospital. I was cleared for everything.
No, you weren't.
I am an old fuck. I smoke pot. I drink wine. That's it. That's as sexy as it gets for me.
I never saw any drug tests. I saw a piece of paper where he lists what he admits to taking. That's what I saw, but maybe it was her.
Did I live? And I have no problems. I love that I did drugs in my youth, and I have stories, and I have no regrets about anything I did in my past. I lived. You know, Steven, we're from New York City. It's, you know, I don't know. While I was a drug addict, a cokehead in my 20s, and I was a cokehead in my 20s. I was the biggest cokehead in my 20s. I didn't leave the house.
One time, didn't like it.
Hand to God, I was the biggest cokehead. Ask any of my friends from my 20s, and I didn't.
Honestly, that's why I think all this lasted as long as it did. He waited till they all testified, you know, and did Jules testify? Is that why he's still putting up with her shit? That's the only thing I can figure. No regrets. Yes, thank you, Petty. And that's why he might still be hanging on if she's going to testify. He needs somebody to babysit his subs until he comes back, though.
Didn't leave the house with a fucking 8-ball on me. Sure did. But during that time in my 20s, I was also valedictorian of my college, captain of my NCAA tennis team. Then I went to graduate school, got a master's.
Blah, 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 blah. I'm so sick of hearing this.
And it's part of who I am.
That's right.
So, you know, and I had a lot of respect for Wendy Williams, actually, because Wendy Williams, I think it was like her first or second season, and she came.
Right. I'm just going to skip ahead.
And by the way, this is not my fucking fake laugh. This is my laugh. It's always been my laugh. You could ask my brother.
You sound like a fucking cartoon ferret. I'm not doing it justice.
That's my laugh. Who has the fakest laugh on YouTube? That's my laugh. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you. You should ask who has the jankiest haircut on YouTube.
Okay.
Can't with you. Can't with you.
He's such an ass. Again, he just has to tear people down. He's going to go in on another sub and call them slurs. And you don't like you.
Not nice.
And you wonder why people have been on your ass for 5 freaking years. Listen to what comes out of your mouth, you sick fuck. You know what? We're just going to go to your crybaby stuff. Okay. It only takes 15 minutes for Drazo to jump down after you're showing all these freaking DMs again. Like it proves something.
Oh, yeah, I don't know that. My world is empty without you.
No singing. Come on.
And Julia and Bernice with her Christmas tree skirt. Bernice wears a fucking Christmas tree skirt as a gift.
God, I hate your laugh.
And Julia Duffy was on there, and then she went to Designing Woman right after it ended.
Oh.
The blonde. You must go. So she is. I'm so mad that Young Sheldon got canceled, and so is she.
Hold on. It's right about here. The weight starts to sink in. Well, I've just trashed a whole bunch of people again. But wait, this might be my last time for a long time of trashing. Did I get it all?
I think a lot of emotions are flooding me right now. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh, too much. Too much.
This is it. I really do wish I could laugh at you more.
Oh, did he?
Thanks, Betty. We're probably the last super chat I'll ever get. So
yes. Or fire.
My channel's going down right after this live.
Fire Marshal Bill, I think. Nothing. Facts.
Well, then I'll go out, not a grifter then, right?
They're saying in the
I'm taking my
comment
channel down after this live.
that he don't, please, John, don't deactivate. Make sure you get all the money we've sent you. Now, I assume he will still get the money, and that's why he's not worried about it, because there's no way he's leaving Sly's $500 on the table there. I guarantee you.
Everything else is down. This is the last part of social media that I have.
I'm a sad clown.
We're going to miss you guys too. And I wish it could have been different. And Lord knows I tried to hang on to YouTube for as long as I could. MTT, everybody closest to me knows that.
All right, hold on. Let me get a drink.
But I can't live like this anymore, and nor can my husband. It's really sweet, Linda. And despite, like, you know, all the shit that I've said and about people on YouTube, honestly, the only people that have kept me going are you guys in my chat. But I kind of, the writing's been on the wall for a long time with me, and you all know that. You don't have to worry about it. When I end my channel, all memberships will be done. All I wanted was that from y'all, and honestly, if it wasn't for 8 million fucking people on YouTube a day going live about me morning, noon, and fucking night, I could maybe muster it up, but I just don't have it in me anymore. I don't. I love you guys too. It's hard. Because I really put my heart and soul into this. But I'm not even a blogger anymore, and all my lives now are just me defending myself. And what kind of fucking life is that? It's not a life worth living. Especially when I have to show, and I show receipts. Let me.
I went to the bathroom to check on the chickens, and I got another egg. There's my little intermission, my commentary on all that boohoo, and I literally can't listen to it another freaking minute.
Show this one more time.
Literally. This is Blanche.
Receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots, everything.
I've always shown all my proof in fucking spades. When they said the police weren't there, we were making up. We got the foot. Like, it's just, I always have to sign everything in blood and show it. And all these people just.
That's funny. Was there a second police visit, John? You said that, but never provided proof. You say a lot of things. You said that the evidence was dismissed, that your threats were inadmissible. You say a lot of things.
Make up shit about, like, Sophie. I do coke every day, right, Sophie?
Then what do you do every day?
This time.
No. Okay. I don't know how much I'm supposed to say, but the judge, I'm not going to say. I'm going to let Maria say it because, again, I don't know what's fair to say and what's not. What should be a surprise then for John if he's that freaking delusional? I'm not going to say it. We'll just have to be patient.
A second.
I need a minute. No, yeah, but anyway, they shouldn't. The judge just said to refile. I'll give you a high level overview. The judge said you have to refile, and it's my understanding in this regard they would pick up from where they were. So I will say that. Fire marshal. You know what? I am so I'm going to write a big ass note to myself. I am so going to make that clip. And him laughing. His little ferret laugh. That's what it reminds me of too. I hate it.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm just stuck in an old.
I just got back. I had a phone call and I was like, dang.
Oh, and it's not me sniffing coke. So Sophie, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's for her to sit there and say that she doesn't lie when that's not lie. So what did I miss? Somebody says, Jules, please have him up on your panel in the future. Who? John? Wait, maybe you should follow. Yeah, it's very hard. See, that's the thing. It is a craft.
He has all their numbers to text and say, I just need ciggies this week. Oh, we need somewhere to stay this week. Oh, please. They will still be paying. They've been paying is what I've heard. Paying, and they really are getting tired of it. You think you know, John.
Have to avoid listening to people talk about you. It's not easy.
Listen,
not easy.
I know I said it.
You said the most vile things, and now we're supposed to feel bad for poor John. Don't at all.
I know that I've said a lot of unnice things. And the more and more people attack me, the nastier I got. And I will take accountability for that. And I have said some rancid shit, even on this live alone.
But it's okay.
But I just really want people to remember how I started out. And that I didn't start my channel.
Wait a second. Let's set the mood. Where are you? I meant to make it violin music. Okay. Here we go.
As a hate channel, or I started out as a Twitter user, live tweeting shows, and I grew in popularity. And I went from some simple asshole watching reality TV shows like y'all, and then whatever this came from, it did. But just remember, I never started this as a way to fucking fight people on YouTube. My channel was always about TV and interviews. And if you look at my channel for right now, while it's still up, you can look at my videos, and it was all about the show.
No, it wasn't. It's never been about the show.
No, and it just becomes jaded. It just
And
everything.
then where do you see Sophie or fucking Maria or Brooke? Like, you know.
So you're not important. You didn't watch
And
the
I
show.
had to deal with a lot. Because a lot of people are mad that some simple asshole who had a Twitter account, got to where I am. Not that anybody should be envious of this guy's position, because here I am saying fuck the world. But
well, we also don't forget the fact that people started getting, so you cover the shows, you do the shows, and then some of your most notorious foes, let's say Yahoo Boy, for instance, Yahoo Boy turned on you because of you not turning on Larissa. You know what I mean? And it all had to do with the show. The reason
and Leah and Christy
why
memes
you are different, or for different reasons. I don't know.
And it's really hard because I watch shows with Cody, and I say to him, like, wouldn't it be fun to cover this and talk about it? But when you have these people on your ass 24/7, and they're saying the world's worst things about you, like I'm using my mother-in-law as a cash grab for her cancer. Like, what the fuck? When your own best friend says that about you, it's time to go. It's time to go.
Again.
I say take
everyone close to me knows it. I already knew when I was done talking about 90 Day that was pretty much it, because that was my bread and butter. I just can't be the person that everyone shits on morning, noon, and fucking night anymore.
popular person to hate.
Yes, that's what it is.
All these people, look at them. Maria, Ann, Brooke, Sophie, Coops, all
I
my
heard
friends.
Kendra's really throwing her stinky old hat.
Diva. All my friends that you know, it's Sophie with 1,000 subs, Maria with 2,000 subs. Like I have 40,000 subs. I have 100,000 YouTube, Instagram followers. I have 30,000 Twitter. Like, they're saying I'm using their names as cash grabs. What fucking planet?
I am somebody. John, just look at you. You're inside a place. You're about to be evicted. Don't stop trying to convince us how important you are, because you're not. I don't know who you're trying to convince. Oopsie, where'd you go?
Are you on? Where you're saying I'm using you, Anne-Marie Walker, as a cash grab. Who the fuck knows who you are? But I'm using your name as a cash grab? The fucking balls.
Definitely didn't get monetized on her content that she always talked about having that never happened. I don't know if I should even bother covering Kendra. Kendra is just a lost soul. I don't think it's worth it. But yeah, I heard that she's really, I was looking at my DMs when I dropped down after I got the phone. And I was like, dang, she's throwing some balls. Sophie, I guess, gave her some of her balls.
Jules, don't even bother with.
Yeah, maybe she's not happy that she's trying to grow a company and you came on, accepted the gift and said it was great, and then came back later and said, no, it sucks.
Fucking her, honestly.
I know, it's crazy. It's just the funniest fucking thing. You know what it is? It's just a new bottom feeder off and running. That's all it is. Wicked says, Yates, we are real friends. I hope your own mental health, this is needed. I better be in your new phone. It's really crazy. It is really crazy. And the funny thing is if Cooch would have ran with that manuscript or whatever, her idea to Netflix, Cooch, do you not realize that they would have been profiling you?
No.
The fact that there is such a large sum of people that have this this obsession with people that they don't know. And it's weird. It's very, very weird because there are so many other people to obsess about. I mean, shit. And if they want to go for a cause, go after Britannia, who's over there trafficking those girls that look like 14-year-olds. Who's tattooing their names on them. Like, go after that shit.
Thank you.
Hey, Shanoi's here.
Hey, Shanoi. I don't know. I made my mark.
Oh, yeah, remember the Corey and Evelyn days? Oh, that's way back.
Sure did.
That's a way back machine. I remember that.
I made my mark. Like, I'm a drunk asshole that no one cares about, but shit.
I mean, just search your name even on Reddit and how it comes up in association with 90 days. It's not good. It's not like they're all saying, oh, yeah, you'll get some good stuff. 90% of it, if not more, is, oh my God, this guy's such a train wreck. Who are you kidding with this bullshit?
I got verified before people started paying for it. I paid it.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He stupidly bought it right before they started allowing everybody to. Nope.
And I did like a 7-part thing on the Snowdens where like I dug and, I did do real blogging and real work here. Unlike all these people on YouTube that just want to talk shit about each other that they don't like. And that's the part I need to get away from.
And they don't want to do anything else. They won't.
No. There's no escape for me. There's no escape. I was even thinking about doing like a weekday thing, but like, and then I thought, I'm like, what? Why? So they could say that I'm a fucking drug addict. So they could say like that, like I'm hustling people for fucking cancer money. Like, it's just, no matter what I do, it's just.
Yeah. 3 weeks ago, you're sitting in a child's bedroom, sobbing and making death threats and beating up a bunk bed in front of kids. Right, John. No matter what you do.
Shit. And again, I know I am no fucking angel by any fucking means, but and I have said a lot of horrible shit.
But
that's my cross to bear, I guess. And
only you can.
All I know is that no matter how hard I try or how I get away from it, like Sophie saying earlier, well, as long as Jules keeps talking about John, I'm gonna keep talking about John and Jules and enjoy. Like, it's what? Hold on.
I believe you've made it up completely. Wait.
Well, see, at least I did something right.
So what is he doing? Is he? Y'all heard that, right? Oh, my iPad, whatever this is about to die. Okay, let's play that again real quick.
Hold on.
I think they call that.
Well, see, at least I did something right. I always tell people Housewives are so much better than fucking 90 Day.
Oh yeah,
It's really been a pleasure to the people that have been good to us.
I want to point that out too. I think it was in today's live. Sophie had said that, you know how John talks about the Peyton interview and all that. That Sophie said that he bought subs after that because he was basically trying to show that he was people that are joining and watching that he's this growing channel and you know, whatever deluded crap he tells himself. But I was wondering how because he's been at 30. I don't know what he was before, but he was at 36.9 forever. And now he's suddenly at almost 40 or was. I definitely believe. And I would look on, and I just don't know how accurate it is. So I never use it as a source, but Social Blade, and it would show plus 100, minus 100, plus 100, or plus 500, minus 500. Because, you know, if they find out or think you bought, they'll remove them and then you either buy them again. Now it's possible they just round up to either, you know, double digits or 3, you know, I don't know.
And honestly, y'all, the good people are the only things that have been keeping us around. Hey.
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 How you doing?
Swimmingly.
Swimmingly, huh?
All right, so I'm going to play through this one, but I'm not going to, like I said, I'm going to stop it when we get to the, actually, Amber comes up too, I forgot. I've never gone this alive this long, I don't think, but we're going to play through Brooklyn and Amber, and then when we're just going to end it. I'm not going to cover Sly and D.
Well, you knew this was coming.
I knew this was coming, and I didn't know it was coming tonight, but I knew it was coming. You have to start doing what's best for you. You and your husband are your family. The way me and my husband and my children are my family. And this is not serving you well. You're never going to get out of this attack mode.
Nope.
And you have to start a life for you, and you deserve to start a life.
5 years,
and this,
Brooklyn.
it's like there could be a couple ups, but way more downs.
And you're exactly right.
It's too many. You have an education. You are a smart person. You're well-spoken. There is more in this world. You have to get away from this. It's a
I'm going to miss doing the lives with you guys.
And honestly, this is pretty much the rest of it. People blowing smoke up his ass, puffing him up, telling him what he wants to hear, but no one's begging him to stay like past times. They're all saying, yeah, you should probably go. Sorry. You should get going.
This is a poison. It's eating at you. I love
having you up on panel right now. I want to talk about Jersey. It's hard to give this all up. You have no idea. It's like,
no, I don't know, and I'm sorry that you're going through this. And I
imagine you couldn't cut hair anymore.
I love
that's your passion.
Listen,
I didn't know what to fucking do.
I love the opportunity of coming up here talking about shows, but I told you a while back, once it got ugly and dirty, I won't partake in that. I spend so much time trying to better myself, and there's too many people waiting to tear you down on this app.
Yeah, I didn't bring it up because I didn't want. We'll talk about that at the end. Remind me. Oops.
And poor Brooklyn got
doesn't matter. It's not about me.
By everybody because she's my friend through and through. She stood by me.
I'm still your friend.
I know you are.
And I will be when all this is.
And she's my friend in real life. Like she's like just like not an internet friend. Like she's my friend.
I don't know you through YouTube. I know you in a different way. And I'm sorry that a lot of you guys don't know him in the other way that I got to know him. Because he does. He has a lot more to offer than just this. And he knows when he gets out of control. He knows when he's doing too much. And he hates himself for it. And that's what nobody gets to say. People say, why don't you yell at him? Why don't you tell him when to stop? Because he's a grown man and I'm a grown woman. I don't have control over him. And at the end of the night, he knows the things that he says and does. And he knows why he does it. I'm just up here. As you know, I'm still working. I'm just up here to support you in whatever it is that you're doing or you choose to do. There are a lot of people in this chat that love you.
And I love them.
And I'm one of them. And whether you have YouTube or you don't, I'm a phone call away.
I don't know.
I'm a Belt Parkway right away.
Okay. Bye-bye.
It's a confusing time. It's overwhelming and it's too much at once.
Do you happen to have a garage apartment they can live in?
But after this last month, I mean, there's just no fucking way I can.
I told you this morning, I can't see anything coming back from where you're at right now.
And Brooklyn, when I was talking to you this morning, were the cops not banging down my door?
Yes, you told everybody that.
Answer the door. Answer the door, John. Answer the freaking door.
Nope, I just said it right now.
Oh, well, I don't know if you want me to tell this.
No, I'm just saying, like, I was on the phone with Brooklyn early this morning, and
At
the cops.
7:30 a.m.
No, hands to God.
Answer the.
He had texted me, so I called him back because he knows I don't want to come up here anymore, you know. And so we just text, and I called him back because I had 5 minutes to talk because I've been crazy, and all of a sudden, it's like boom, boom, boom. I'm like, what the hell? And he just had to hang up. So I can't live I couldn't live like that. I just couldn't live that way. It's just not a way to live. Too much.
Yesterday, 7:30 a.m. There, yeah.
Yeah, they were there.
They never.
I would say, what's John doing up that early? But I'm guessing he probably just hadn't been to bed yet. And whoops, Cody went to the door and lied for him and said he wasn't there, that he was in New York.
Back because I had 5 minutes to talk because I've been crazy, and all of a sudden, it's like boom, boom, boom. I'm like, what the hell? And he just had to hang up. So I can't live I couldn't live like that. I just couldn't live that way. It's just not a way to live. Too much.
Yesterday, 7:30 a.m. There, yeah.
Yeah, they were there.
It never fucking stops.
There's a lot of things that people don't see, you know. I told him months ago, guys, I wanted to come up here to talk about TV shows. And when I saw where it was going, that's why I'm not up here anymore. Because I'm a religious person. I have very strong beliefs. When I start
She's a good Catholic like me.
when I start slinging mud with someone, it doesn't make me feel good about myself. Like, I'm not going to call people names and curse at people. It doesn't make me feel any better about me. Attacking someone else or hurting someone doesn't make me feel like I got even or like I'm a better person. It makes me feel worse. And I just knew that I didn't want any part of that. But he has to find a way out of it. Because this cycle of just...
He is not the same, Brooklyn. He thrives on it. If there's no drama going, he will make drama going. If there's a choice to cover a show or cover a fight, he's going to cover the fight, not the show.
Waking up and doing it again and waking up and doing it again, only to get nowhere. Because you are never going to convince 100% of the people 100% of the time. You're not.
Okay.
There's always going to be the ones that want to bury you. Always. And you have to now take steps to better your life on your own, apart from this.
Okay.
As hard as that is.
So playing mom.
And there are women on here saying, you got me through my cancer treatments. You got me through the death of my husband. When you are good, you are so good.
You know, is it pot? Never mind. I won't even go there. But I would think just YouTube in general does that for people. John is no messiah.
You are from person.
And indeed,
acting, you know, in his horrible way. But it went both ways, and no one can tell me any different. No one in this is innocent, in my opinion. But
you know what? You're right, and I told that to a lot of people.
I
included my hands ain't clean. I said it countless of times, and he knows it. My hands aren't clean. But this is the thing. I own what I own, and John does what I do. Is you press the buttons, you're going to get a reaction. But you're not going to like it. And then
a lot of people on this app do things in secret too. Like,
absolutely.
They're like, oh, well, we're going to call.
Amber, shut your camera off. I see you.
Family. And why? Why are you going to take time out of your life to try? People wanted to hurt me and Wicked. What did I do to any? Like,
absolutely.
They're like, oh, well, we're going to call.
Amber, shut your camera off. I see you.
Family. And why? Why are you going to take time out of your life to try? People wanted to hurt me and Wicked.
Oh, Amber came to say goodbye.
What did I do to anybody? I went on to talk about, and for me, that's
well. I'm gonna tell you something on the loop. I'm gonna tell you. I've been so deep in this shit with the same people.
John's gonna get irritated because they're not paying attention to him. How dare they discuss their issues? What about me? It's about me.
Brooke, Maria, all them. And one day I just dropped it and I stopped going online. Then I would come back for a little bit and be in the chats, and I'll go away again for a couple months and come back. I'm so confused, but they make.
And I go away and write some really ridiculous, way out there delusional letters. Yeah, that's all I know about D. I honestly, D and Sly, I'm sorry to say, I never hear about you guys until you come back and say that everybody's talking about you. So maybe I'm confused. Maybe I'm missing it.
Make so many lies up about me, and I'm like, fuck them. I don't care. They can lie on me. I'm done answering them. I'm done dealing with the shit.
But D, it takes a toll, D. It takes a toll.
Yeah, it did. It took a toll. On me.
Okay. And this is pretty much how the rest of the live goes.
To me, that
it's about them. John's getting
I do want to say, you know, I've watched the Roadhog BS that's been occurring with Jeremy, the trucker, who thinks he's so big and bad that likes to wear a G-string up his ass and stand there with his belly out, which I have the picture of if you would like to flaunt that.
Oh, you
Jeremy.
do? Yeah. Oh, and thank you for getting the copyright stuff, Amber, because I got his channel down. Restrike it out, buddy.
And I also have the same video recording of when he took my panel, in which I had to go back live and apologize because he said the N-word to his stepson in the background, which everyone called me out on. So for him to play holier than thou and to keep coming at D and to keep coming at John and all of this, you've got a lot of skeletons in your closet there, big boy. You know, and I, for one, am not scared of any of them. I'm not scared of any wife who would want to fake pregnancy.
And I'm not fucking her husband, and she's coming at me like I'm trying to take that fat fuck from her.
Well, no, and you know, she's very.
Sorry, guys, I just have to interrupt 1 second.
I wondered if that was the whole reason she was out, because I saw the comments where is it D or Sly that's right in the book? I don't even know which, but yeah, really pushing her book sales.
And I'm so sorry. I'm actually still working, but I just wanted to come up here. I have to go. But John, I just want to let you know where he said the N-word and I had to go
Where is John?
back publicly and apologize because I didn't catch it. And so do you remember that?
Embarrassing.
Yeah,
It was embarrassing. I was like, what the? I lost because I didn't know what the hell you were going to do. I was like, this man doesn't know. He said the N-word to his stepson and your son.
That to me speaks volumes of his wife letting the stepfather call her son the N-word, which means
special needs too.
Yeah, you know, is completely a pussy ass. Sorry, are we cussing? I guess it is because it's the last train. You're a pussy ass bitch. Don't like you.
Go for it.
And I don't blame you at all. I stepped away. Like I said, I don't know if this will be.
Amber stepped all the way over to Rumble, but that's not away from last I checked.
You know better than anybody else. When you step away, when you come back, all your fucking problems are waiting for you.
Oh yeah, all of them. And even if you are away, they still talk.
Yep.
They still talk.
They still go.
Exactly. They still talk, and they do not go away. And you literally just have to go to something else. You have to go to book reading, crocheting, driving, doing something other than sitting on YouTube listening to all the hate stream bullshit lies about you. Because
I went to TikTok. I went to TikTok and I stayed on TikTok. I have none of these problems over there. None.
Yeah.
No, I haven't been on TikTok in a while, but I've done TikTok and like Amber, I go and I watch movies.
So it's pretty much this, guys, for the rest.
And it was drop the mic.
I have 4 more timestamps that I'm going to go to. Let me see.
John, nobody knows who I talk to if I do see anybody, something like John needs to get John needs to get counseling and medication. You don't know what the fuck I'm on or who I talk to. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Well, we kind of do. I mean, you did show your own. No one had to find your medical records because you literally showed them. And it showed what you were diagnosed with and everything else and bipolar and whatnot. But then, John, you also say things like you're going to counseling and 1 minute you're on medication, the next minute you're not. Bunch of different stories.
From the fucking addiction recovery specialist.
You got people that are hiding in the bushes watching us now. And, I get messages, because I'm getting messages now. And I don't blame them for not coming out of the bushes into the live because they get attacked constantly. They get called so many names and whatnot. No, not you. I'm saying.
No, by John. Don't tell him to get help, get a counselor, get meds. Don't tell him that.
Others. No, not you. They're
Hell,
watching the live now.
We're barely on
But
live.
others,
We barely come
yeah,
on
but they're
live.
telling us.
And this is how.
Okay, so it was.
Teaching, and then I worked a myriad of. I said myriad. Look at me.
Wait, hold on. This is going to be a whole nother. Boy, he does a lot this live. And we only got 2 more timestamps that I'm going to bother playing. Hold on.
I worked a myriad of shitty jobs, which were just, never a career, just a job where I just worked to get a paycheck because, you have to survive. And I never felt any joy or anything towards wanting to go to work. I worked a job because it was a job, and that's what you need to do to survive, right? To pay the bills.
Exactly.
And this was the first time not in my life, but in a long time, that I actually felt that I was important. And people listened to me, to what I said.
But you are
to
important.
find yourself again.
Everybody, every
I
person
was
that's
important.
everybody that is on this earth is important for something.
I was.
And
you
you're,
know what I'm
and
important?
you're,
You know how I'm important now, Dee? I'll tell you. For Sophie and Cooch and Maria and Brooke and Siwa and Brillo Pad and who else? Crack Elf and who else is bringing hate channels on me? I'm sure I'm missing.
You have to find. You have to find.
Chrissy, how many people are running hate channels on me at the current fucking time? And you know how important I'm important for their fucking paychecks because they're making money off of me, terrorizing me, and that's how important for them. And I'm the fucking pig. They keep fucking stabbing. Cody, you're a slut pig.
But this is the thing, John. You have to find the importance for you.
I know. Oh.
Yeah, nobody else is gonna get it, but you have to find. The important thing is you have to find what's important to you. You have to find you. Once you find yourself, and then you start working from inside out.
All right.
Once you do that, you'll be grounded to where you want.
No, Betty, I'm fine with it. No, it was a weird question.
Yeah. These are exactly who you want to get. I don't want to be rude because, again, how dare she say that everybody is important? That does not go with John's.
Multitasking. I've said this countless of times.
Hold on.
If my bubble is moving, that's because I have to.
This might be another segment.
And fucking sending pizzas and cops at Cody's mom's house to get him arrested. Like, people are like, oh God. Sophie's like, I have stuff happening to me in real life. What the? Who has had more shit in real life happen to them in this community than me? But it's my fault at the end of the day because I deserve it.
Nobody deserves it.
No, you don't deserve it.
No, I asked Sophie, ask Pooch, ask Maria.
Listen,
I deserve it in spades. So
listen, you don't deserve it. The thing is that that's what others putting on you. They're putting a label on you. You decide what you want. Look, I told something to Dee and I said it was my fault. I didn't say I deserved it. I simply said it was my fault. I'm admitting my fault on the situation that occurred. And because of that, I could kick myself on it. I could record whatever the situation was, and I did.
there's I need an out.
Oh,
And
yeah, just find something else.
I tried getting myself an out.
Have you thought about doing
Are you picking up what I'm putting down here? I tried to give myself an out and I failed. So I just wanted an out. And I went on JJ's panel early because I was thinking.
This is the last section that I'm going to play. It's about 4 minutes.
Maybe I could talk some sense into at least one fucking person like that. I'm not this horrible fucking human being, but and it doesn't matter. It doesn't.
Have you thought about doing your own website and creating a blog?
No, I'm not doing no. For what? Website for what?
You could post something. I don't know.
Yeah, you could blog.
What? Blog about shows I don't watch anymore? Come on. Let's just all face it. I have no
Look
interest.
for something.
What is your interest? What do you like to do when you're not?
The only other interest I have, TV wise, is Housewives, and everybody and their mother's a Bravo blogger. And despite the fact that I hang out with fucking half the New Jersey cast on a regular, it doesn't matter because my bread and butter was 90 Day, and I can't report on it. I hate the show.
No, I'm saying.
Also, do I.
What do you like doing offline? What do you like doing offline? You and Cody to get together? Or
I'm not going to answer that, Steve, because then they'll ruin that. I like.
Well, you know what it is.
Okay, I like playing tennis. I like playing my Final Fantasy. I like.
They're helping a 45-year-old man find a hobby. This is just sad all in itself. Yeah, I will play the end because it's kind of funny because it sounds to me, and I'm not trying to be rude, but when I bopped through to the end, it was Sly, a lot of silence on John's part. And then I don't know if John just wandered off and somebody ended it. I don't even know if he ever came back, but I'll play like the last minute, his big swan dive there. Hold on. I got 2
I was going to tell you, go and play tennis.
Yeah, get some
Do you play
exercise.
do you play handball? Do you play handball, John?
I do, but I'm not my father is a handball expert.
You don't have to.
Steven's still here. Steven, you're here.
Yeah,
you know,
he's here.
my dad is like the fucking handball pro.
But you don't have to be a
like
handball pro.
handball is
Yeah.
like not my cup of tea. I need a racket.
Well, well, that's fine. But I was just saying handball, just for shits and giggles. Just a shuffleboard. Because
I'm
it's
not.
at the moment.
I'm 45, not 85. Sly with shuffleboard. Come on.
Hey,
get that gene because I've known for 45 years to talk to people on the fucking internet who fucking hate me.
Oh.
I've done so many bad. You know, I've given up so much. I've given up my real life friends for this. Like I stopped talking to my friends I've known for 45 years to talk to people on the fucking internet who fucking hate me. I have done so many bad fucking things. I made so many wrong decisions. Like, you know, nobody gives you, there's no guidebook. There's no, like, you know, blogging 101 for idiots. Like, you know, it's.
That's why he wrote the book.
Overnight fame, really, with the whole Arista thing. And I got thrusted into a world where, like, holy shit, now.
That's why I wrote the book that's available on Amazon for the low, low price of $14.95. Totally, completely written by AI. How many times did you get that in?
I'm a public figure, and like, you know, but for me, my thing with me is that, like, you know, I've never been on TV. I mean, people have shown my interviews on TV, but for me, I've never been like a cast member on a show. You know, when I go to the gas station, I get my cigarettes. Someone's like, you know, hey, John Yates. You know, sometimes, well, 7 times.
Can I have your autograph?
7 times.
7 times. I am someone. Gosh darn it, people like me.
7 times it's happened. I count. One time someone wanted their picture with me. One and only time. And I felt complete. I'm like, okay, I could die now because someone wanted to take their picture with me.
It's so sad. People want to take their picture with freaking Goofy and Pluto at Disney World. Do you think? Lord, that is so sad. That's the pinnacle of your life. Somebody recognize me. Wow. Oops, wrong one.
No, you have no idea what a feeling that was.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
You have no idea
the
what that was like. Me and Cody were in 7-Eleven, and a girl was like staring at us. I'm like, what the fuck did we do now? And like we walked out, and she followed us out. She goes, "Oh my God, you're John." And I'm like, "Who are you?" And she's like, "No, I follow you." And she's like, "Can I get my picture with you?" I'm like, "Really?" And that will always mean the world to me. You have no idea. But
You probably said $40. Okay, $1. You know what's so sad is he's 100% serious, guys. He is this, that is, and you know, I guess if that's what you want, that's what you want. I mean, he has tried to get on TV for a long time. Oh, sorry. Sad music started again. You know, he had a page up for reality TV wanted. Trying to get on reality TV. And there may have been a shot a while back. I remember him being in California. It obviously didn't pan out. I think it had something to do with Sherelle and them. But it's just sad, John. And, you know, look, your life is not over. You're 45. You could turn this around. But you should not be on TV when you can't even get through being on someone else's channel because you can't get through the comments. I could see you on someone's talk show and be like, they booed me. Why do you allow that? Why do you hate me? What did I ever do to you? All they want to do is just be on the show.
I always, you know, I'm not some person that goes, you know, for me, I'm always just John. And like, you know, the way I act online or off is me. Like, you know, you're going to get the same reaction. Like, I'm me. I am John.
Yeah, me too. As hold the big gulp in front of a house on fire. Yes, it's on fire. Just kidding. Go ahead, Maud. Look for it.
And like, if you're fucking with me off live, like, you know, then I'll be the same John.
Yeah.
But
I mean, look, D, I told D to journal and to do shadow work.
Oh, okay.
That's where D started to find peace within herself and certain things within herself. My recommendation, you could take it or not. I don't give a fuck because you're going to decide what you're going to do because you're grown ass man. Okay.
no,
my
my
thing is,
decision is done, and this is not like another, like, you know.
no. I'm saying no. I'm saying on your own. Journal and write and do shadow work. Shadow work is going within yourself, and it has nothing to do with being online, going online to do none of this. You purchase the stuff and you know, and do yourself at your own pace. Yeah.
Wait, you purchase what and do yourself?
And then you file, and it has nothing to do with being online, going online to do none of this. You purchase the stuff and you know, and do yourself at your own pace. Yeah, and then you.
I wonder what you're purchasing to do yourself at your own pace.
But you'll come to a place within yourself, and that you'll be at peace. D, I had to have that conversation with D.
Okay.
And so D was journaling and she was doing.
This is sad, John, that this is the end of your career, and this is what it amounts to. There's no cast members to wish you well. You couldn't even probably bribe Angela up. No, you got us grandmas. I don't know how you ladies are. I'm just saying we're all the same. That's the fitting end.
Shadow work, and she was good.
So
it was good to sleep off.
Yeah. And anyway, so look, it's
going to feel basically different. You're going to realize that something is different within yourself. Why?
I just went 25 minutes later and she's still trying to, you know, talk him into doing whatever shadow work.
You are doing the shadow work.
Yeah, it was.
And
it's 30 minutes.
It's going to take you to places that you don't want to address, or you may not be ready for it. That's up to you. You don't have to.
Okay, we'll go another 15 minutes.
Do you have ADHD, John?
Run out and run, boy, run. There were days when the sides were.
They're having a serious conversation talking to him, and him and Cody are singing fucking show tunes. That sounds about right.
Because people say, I don't know how to put the fly.
Do you have ADHD, John?
Run out and run, boy, run.
Do you have ADHD? Because you're rude as fuck to me. You're not paying attention.
There were days when the sides were so cold.
Nope.
Call you home.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
I got a monster mash on my head. Okay.
So this is the last 4 minutes of his last live on YouTube.
You can dance? Oh, Last Dance. Diana Summer. MacArthur Park.
So dramatic. Last Dance, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you said MacArthur Park. Hold on.
Find you, to hold you and to scold you. Because when you're bad, yeah.
Last
You're
Dance.
so
That's a good way to send this off.
Yes, work on your inner self. I do agree. He should, though. Yes, let me sum up 2 hours. Work on yourself. Be a better person. Again, he's so rude. People trying to help him, though.
Yeah, Paula, I don't.
Wait.
Yeah, Paula, I don't know what John's doing.
Like when they start playing the music, that's your cue I feel like there should be a big hook. Someone should yank Sky off the stage. Go home. He's literally playing you out. People just don't pick up on social cues, I think. This is a big one to me. This is the last minute. This is it.
Huh? Oh, I wasn't looking at the chat.
And John writes in the comments, it's been, oh, you're so fucking dramatic. Which way do I go? It's been a pleasure and an honor. Bye, everyone.
Bye, John.
Oh, too much. Too much.
Let's just play these while I can.
The days of John Yates
That's
being
why I
the
say, get
fucking
that
doormat
fucking
is
attorney,
fucking
like, yep.
done. Done! I'm done!
What is playing? No. One more.
How's that? How's that?
You have no right to talk about anybody, the way their eyes look. Nothing. And of course, just one more time for our resident celebrity blogger.
I am the big shot. You ain't got fucking dick. I am the big shot.
He's not listening. All right, let me just catch up and then I'll get you guys out of here. Do what? Yeah, you picked up on it too. He came in as a star and left a drunk. Yeah, he squandered so many opportunities. So many opportunities. Even when everybody else was making money on YouTube, it took him too long to get over to YouTube. Wait, funny shit when he said his car was worth half the cost of the fuck. How old is their car? Well, I'm sure they're going to find out because they're going to need to get a payday loan or a lien on it to get into a new place because they're not saving their pennies over there. I'm just waiting them to show up on TikTok. Today's goal is 419. And then the big whiny story. I was someone. If he's the same person online as he is offline, that pretty much tosses everything Brooklyn said about him. Knew him offline. Yeah. Not actually sounding good to me, Gypsy. Yeah, I'm going to go check out what shadow work is, although I won't do any kind of insight. I mean, literally, look who you guys are talking to. This guy has no reflection, no insight, nothing. So it's all working on your inner self. That's why you spent 99 cents. So did you get an email to say that it was paused? Like I heard someone else did, not deactivated? Gone somewhere. Maybe that's why she got to sit on the ride out. But I heard there was others that paid it, but I don't know if it's true. I know he did get some super chats. I just wasn't anything. I mean, why? I did see some and I'm like wondering, why are you guys sending that? He's not going to get it, I guess. If he says he's leaving, he's not supposed to get it. Oh, Carl Young. Right? I was waiting for a if you holding a knife, Katie bar the door kind of thing. That's all he wants. And that people in the comments were falling over themselves to give suggestions and help, and they're rejected out out of hand. You think so? Yeah, maybe we should get a pool going, guys. You guys want me to start a new board? I'll start a new board, John. It'll be for how long until you're back? Ah. Oh, is IG still up? I know, I'm blocked. Interesting. That was not even a whimper. I was expecting something like, whoops, I'll try again. Let me turn it down.
Bye, bitch, bye. 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 Bye.
Bye.
That's what I was expecting, at least. Yes, this is definitely my longest live. I'm going to get out of here. Maria was going to go live tonight, but she moved it to tomorrow. That's why I went past 5. I don't know what time hers is tomorrow. Cooch, when are you going? There's no way. They're old now. Are you going live anytime soon? Anytime this weekend? Yeah. See? Jinx. You'll be back. All right. We're going to have to do a live about that and take the things. Here's today's eggs. Well, today and yesterday. 6 eggs. Yikes. So now, wait. No, I have 18 now. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I had a hole in it. I'm going to go put them in the fridge. I promise I'm going to do something with them this weekend. I promise. Okay, Patty, thank you. I'll take a look. You don't know? Tonight or tomorrow, depends when stuff is done. Been there. All right, guys. I really appreciate you sticking around this long. Please hit the like, subscribe. I am trying to get to 1,000. And I don't think you're around anymore, or Rage. But thank you very much, Island Girl, Jody, and Rage for the memberships. Thank you, and Christoph. Thank you very much, and IB. Thank you very much. You all are fantastic. Thank you for going down this with me. It wasn't as painful. I don't know yet, PMR. I'll videotape tomorrow. I numbered them, so I know exactly which ones are the number ones. I wanted to make sure I kept track of those. All right, guys. Wait, what am I going to play out? I'm drawing a blank on what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, okay. It's already here. All right. Let me restart it. Yeah. If you hit the like on your way out, I would greatly appreciate it. Y'all have a great weekend. I'm sure I'll see you in some chats. I'm sure it's not over. That's not it. Oh, here it is. What happened to it? Oh, I removed it. Here we go. Maybe the last time we hear this. Might be.
Lots of crime in this town. Hardly time to get it down. The police so worn out from all the trips out to his house. High cop just got dispatched. What will it be this time? Did someone spoof his cell phone, or is he holding a knife? He don't like to take showers, no. He rarely changes his pants. He's gonna go on for hours, and at the end of his rants, he'll be out there and dancing on the old wooden stand. Yeah, he's the grifting seaside drunk. just can't ever happen till he goes bye bye.